Live to the IndyCar iRacing Pro Series, or no.
Yup.
Good job.
Yeah, 3 seconds in and you already messed up.
Just end the stream at this point.
Yeah, you restarted trying.
Yeah, hung up the headset, buddy.
We welcome you live to the IndyCar iRacing FedEx Xfinity Series, or
Xfinity.
Oh, yeah, Xfinity. Yup. Yup, Pro Series, Cup, Truck Series, man.
Next is NASCAR.
Yup.
Yeah, hello. We welcome you live. Well, we're here in Indianapolis. This is.
Say wallahi, bro. Say wallahi.
Nice try. This is the IndyCar race in Indianapolis. Here we go. It's not officially the Indianapolis 500. It isn't 500 or 500 miles.
Oh my God. Hanging up, bro.
Great start to the week. In Miami week in the NASCAR iRacing FedEx League this season, not of course the championship, but we start off at Indianapolis Motor Speedway for race number 2 of the IndyCar mini season. Of course, we had our first race at the Daytona Road Course earlier this season during Daytona Speed Weeks. That was won by Richard Cherry in a thrilling race with Cole Wilson. We're going to have the first oval for the first ever time here in the IndyCar Series. We've done this in special events, though, and in lobbies in the past, so obviously have league experience here at Indianapolis Motor Speedway for this 100-lap race around the most famous racetrack on Earth, the Brickyard, the Indianapolis Motor Speedway in Indianapolis, Indiana. All right, of course, the Grand National Series and the Cup Series both go to Homestead Miami Speedway tomorrow and on Thursday. But tonight we're in Indianapolis for the IndyCar Series race, and we are live here for the warm-up session. We'll be going over what you got to look for here in this race. Also be looking at the points. Of course, only 3 races in an IndyCar season, so it makes things interesting for sure. All right, cars are on the racetrack here from Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Welcome live to the season number 5 IndyCar race from Indianapolis. Here we go.
Yeah, I don't know why the hell Matthew White is in the voice shot.
Unbelievable. Oh, we got a car on the wall. That was Landon Johnson, too. I believe that is Eli Franklin. Eli, what's the paint scheme?
Hey,
Did he eat the wall?
hey, Ethan Trumler, send me down to send us down to the pits. I'm with Cole Wilson.
Okay.
What is happening? Is Cole Wilson even still here?
Nope.
Well, never mind.
All right. Well, here comes Cameron Chandler in the 8 car on the racetrack. Very terrible sponsor, Monster Energy, on the side of that car. And
That's just unbelievable.
Here is Cole Clausen in the 71 machine. Winner in Grand Nationals this season. Winner in the Cup Series as well in Fontana. What a season Cole Clausen has had so far. Speaking about seasonal things here, let's actually look at your IndyCar Series points. It's only 3 races, of course, for an entire mini season. That's why it's called a mini season, but this one here tonight at Indianapolis, then next week, or not next week, but in a long time in Kansas. Of course, Cherry so far after his win, top of the board. He is 4 points out of Cole Wilson. You see Jacob Malone in 3rd in points. You see Matthew White 4th. Bryce Benson sits top 5. Jacob Quayle sits in 6th. And 7th is Jacob Quill. Braden Hunsiger rounds out your top 8 in points. So anyone here you can see in the top 8 is still easily involved for the championship hunt. Oh my God. We have a horrific crash.
Damage Chandler's fault.
Wow. But of course, this is going to be the highest speed racetrack all season.
Okay.
Oh my God. We have a horrific crash, and one car goes upside down. I believe that's Cole Wilson.
Yes!
Oh, man. Okay.
Well, I would usually say our thoughts and prayers, but this time Cameron Chandler
Whoa, okay. Anyways, here comes that 22 back on the racetrack. And here we go, flying around the racetrack. Of course, it's going to be at over 230 miles an hour tonight. It is going to be wild around the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. I mean, Eli, can you just speak on what it feels like to go that fast?
Yeah, it's a very fast track. Basically no lifting by yourself, but in the draft, you definitely do have to lift into the corners, but nothing to where the draft won't matter. The draft is very important here. Honestly, for some people think it's better to be second going to the final lap of the draft.
I mean, yeah, you can get that huge run. We've seen it in real life before, down the back straightaway on the for the final time. Here in the league, we've of course had that one lobbies race here before where I had a bit of a slip up with somebody's name, and then of course we had what?
Why would you mention that again?
No reason. So and then it's been pretty eventful because also the first race we had insane finish where Matthew White and Cameron Chandler Matthew White and Cole Wilson crashed for the win, and I believe Cole Wilson came out on top there, if I'm not mistaken. And that's before they actually had kids together. That was when they hated each other.
What?
Wow. Excuse
Whoa.
Excuse you?
Hey, oh shit, I don't have the button.
we are going really fast here. 233 miles an hour on the front straightaway. We're going to turn one, really hard turn. Let's see if the car sticks. Please, McGrath, please. No! Fuck.
Oh, wow. Unbelievable, the word just said by Richter Cherry here. There goes
Your monetization, good.
Yeah, there goes the budget. Of course, as we head down the front straightaway here with, I believe, Landon Johnson. Landon, what's been the feeling of your race car so far? Obviously pretty quick.
I don't know. I got wrecked like the first lap, and this is like my first complete lap, and it's pretty good. P2 on the board. I mean, gotta be like decent.
Cammy Chandler, are you still gonna race?
Absolutely not, man.
Okay, good. Or bad, I guess. I don't know.
Really good.
All right.
Yeah, we're pulling away from Cole Wilson.
There's Cole Wilson down the back straightaway. We'll try to suck up to the rear of Cameron Chandler.
Back straight away.
Oh.
Excuse you?
And he pulls
Oh
back.
my God, he took us right back.
And he missed. Oh, and he destroys somebody else behind him. So a funny thing that we've seen here before is I believe Braden Hunsick, I don't know what he was doing, but in this special events race we had here 2 years ago, while leading the race late in it, he went down to break the draft on the front straightaway, ended up going to into the pit wall. So.
Ward tries to break the draft.
What?
You guys like this is shown before. Joseph Newgarden.
All right, so about 20 minutes now left to go here in this warm-up session for the IndyCar series.
God!
So,
Ethan Turner, do it once again, and I am inviting Milo Lively back to the league.
What? Nice try.
Yes.
Yup, Muhammad Ali.
All right, so we are going to be fixing something real quick here from the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, and then we will be right back here from the the most famous racetrack, not the World Center of Racing.
Jeez.
Man.
We are having a great start to the week here. Maybe it's because I just want to be in Miami on Wednesday and Thursday.
Can you see?
That was the Charlotte's.
Oh, Canada. Oh.
What?
My bad.
You know what?
That's got to be like the portable. Yeah.
All right, so we'll be loading in here back in a second. You're going to see a couple of changes here. From the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, the 2.5 mile, I don't know if you would call it a super speedway. I guess for IndyCar it is a super speedway. But
it is a super speedway, you dickhead.
No, it's not Daytona or
I was
Talladega.
singing our national anthem.
A super speedway in my book is you go wide open in a stock car. You don't hear.
Well,
Hey, Miss Shuri, can you give me a black clear?
Sure, man. Thank you. You're welcome.
All right. We'll be ready to go here in just a minute. I believe we're just about back from the World Center of Oh my God. I don't know what that was. All right. Did I just say World Center of Racing again? Are you? Okay.
Yes.
Oh my God, this is unbelievable. All right.
You could say the racing capital of the world, man.
Yeah, the racing
Uh,
capital of the world, the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, home of the
Indianapolis 500.
Yep.
The Brickyard 400.
And the Weenie 500.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. That's your favorite.
Okay. Anyways, here comes the 8 of
He loves
Cameron
them
Chandler
weenies.
down the back straightaway in his number 8
That's
Monster
Landon
Energy
Johnson's
Black
favorite 'cause it's
Machine.
involved.
going down in the turn 3. You see that majestically that car take this turn. And off turn 4 he goes. Will punch the gas and come.
Huh? What'd I do?
What the hell is happening?
Okay, I'm sorry.
Anyways,
Yeah, okay. I just couldn't keep a straight face to it. I was actually trying to say something, but
Black
all right.
clear.
no.
Anyways, nearly
Please?
halfway through
Why
this
the-
warm-up session from Indianapolis.
Did somebody
Motor
pee in my
Speedway.
house?
Oh,
course
get
we
that
have-
big suck. Got
What?
that big suck.
Okay, Landon Johnson, we're trying to commentate here.
Whoa, we got a fatality.
Whoa! Down the back straightaway. Around goes, in the wall goes Landon Johnson. All right, here
I don't need
comes,
that black clear anymore.
here comes.
Cole Wilson goes to the lead
Oh!
of the Indy 500.
And down the pit road goes that 10 car, meeting pit road speed.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my lord. All right, it's been an interesting
Man.
warm-up session so far.
Yeah. Oh,
Hey,
come
you
on,
can
hit
start
him, hit him, hit him. Oh, fuck.
Me?
Mikachis.
Oh man, oh my goodness. Cole Wilson
Can't park
jumps over.
there.
Oh, and he's upside down. He's flipping.
Cole Wilson shouldn't be allowed to race.
Can
Unbelievable.
you get this guy?
Get Cole Wilson off
I
the
think somebody
racetrack.
took a shit in my house.
Okay.
It smells horrible.
Oh, and iRacing's having a bit of a moment now. Hopefully, we're
Thank you,
back.
Mr. Cheery. You're welcome.
All right. So, Richard Cherry, what can you maybe possibly expect from this race?
I don't know, man. It just smells awful here. I guess my mom or my dad are cooking. I don't know.
Wow. Insult to their food.
Okay.
Unbelievable.
You think the cooking's that bad?
Eli Franklin, please. No. Eli
Hey, John
Franklin.
Cole Wilson just wrecked everyone leaving the pit.
Oh. Oh, man. Big wreck. So, of course, 100 laps tonight. Oh, my goodness. Of course, per Cameron Chandler rule, there is no overtime and there is no choose code in an IndyCar. We'll start double file and then we'll restart single file for any other restarts after that. No stage break, of course, no guaranteed cautions in this race. 100 laps, 250 miles. Of course, points are awarded at the end of the race for also leading the most laps, getting the pole, and getting a 0x. You also, of course, have the 2 laps qualifying coming up to win the pole for tonight's running of the IndyCar Series race here at Indianapolis.
Apparently, this is all something that needed clarification.
I mean, the people gotta know. Anyways.
Oh my God! Mr. Cheery, talk to me, driver.
Oh man, we gotta see what happened there to Richard Cherry. A massive
Man,
shot to the wall.
This car is
Yeah.
just very tight in the quality side.
Oh man, he absolutely slapped that wall and then hits it yet
Uh-oh.
again.
Yep.
Now, Richard Cherry might have to go to the infield care center for that one. And okay.
Okay, let's go back to the racetrack now.
Cars still flying around here at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. This is a little bit of a pack, as you can see, led by the 2. I believe Matthew White. Let's check their own nameplates in these cars. So that is Matthew White behind him, Eli Franklin. So I do want to do a speed check with these cars, sorry. What they're doing down the back straightaway. Let's look here. Aiden Holes they're doing only 218 down at a 1-2. And I say only because that is slow for these Indy cars.
Yeah, because
believe it.
most of these drivers are running the race setup. In quality
Yeah.
setup, they turn up the turbo pressure, so it makes more horsepower in the engine, and they also have the less downforce, and you see the wall there. So, you know, pretty unfortunate.
From a
Yeah,
driver's
totally.
perspective, that's exactly what I would want in the race, but it won't work out.
Yeah. From a from a driver's perspective, you know, I see. Oh no!
Oh
no,
my God!
no.
Oh no, we got a bad crash.
Oh man! Oh, it's not over. Oh,
Oh man, that's everybody. And there were millions and millions of dollars of damage.
yeah. This is the only car that might be more expensive in the league than our Cup car.
I've spent about at least $1 million in this practice session.
Yeah,
That's
pretty
it?
unbelievable. I don't know how we're
Yeah.
gonna have. How are we gonna have money to fly back to Miami for tomorrow?
You?
I don't know, man. I pay. Y'all can be in my house. I don't mind.
Yes,
And
Mr. Cheery.
somewhat of an announcement here. There's actually going to be, for the Grand National Series tomorrow night from Homestead, Miami, we're actually going to have a drivers-only booth like we did last season at Michigan, so same sort of thing there. I believe Cameron Chandler will be one of the main broadcasters. We're not 100% sure on the rest of them, I don't think. And then it's going to be...
Hello.
Hello, hello. Oh,
Yeah, I'm commentating along Cameron Chandler.
wow, we're not racing.
Yeah, and we're also gonna have Ewood singing the national anthem, and hopefully the invocation and the command
Oh,
fire
me.
engines.
Yes! I'd love
So,
that.
yeah, of course, catch the drivers-only broadcast. I, of course, will not be in the booth tomorrow.
Oh, we got a bad accident in turn number 3.
So that'll be tomorrow night around Homestead Miami Speedway, 100 laps for the Grand National Series. Oh my goodness. Oh, Cole Clausen hard into the pit wall. Oh, it is a massive crash.
I
But-
did.
Guys, does anyone know what the fuel window is going to be looking like here tonight?
Around from 28 to like 32 laps, 33.
All right, so that should be about, what, like 3 pit stops maybe?
No, actually, we might have a field mileage race depending on how drivers safe and everything.
Yeah, we'll see also
If
how
there is no
cautions
there-
fall.
Yeah, if there are no cautions, McGrath will dictate because he's our Lord
Okay.
and Savior.
Okay. Anyways, there comes the 70, Ethan McMillan. Of course, full-time in the Grand National Series, was the points leader not too long ago. Now he is back 7th in the standings after a string of about 3 or 4 bad races, especially last week in Mexico City. Wow, what a race that was, though, last week for the Grand National Series. Speaking on that, Cole Wilson barely lost that to Ashton Miller.
This
Yeah,
car sucks in qualifying, Trum.
Ethan Trumler, never mind.
Wow. Anyways, here comes Cole Wilson behind Matthew White. These two, of course, had some history here at Indianapolis Motor Speedway in the special event race here 2 years ago for the Indianapolis 500 back in 2024. As they break the draft, or weave, whatever they're doing, down the back straightaway. You'll see that all race long.
White breaks the draft.
So this is relatively a long race as well, halfway of the actual, the real Indianapolis 500. As they come off turn 4 here. Oh,
That's
that
how you
was
good.
God. Massive crash down to 1 or 3
yeah,
and
Cole
4.
Clausen, he deserves it. I mean, he just hit me in the ass, so.
Oh. And Cameron Chandler rightfully gets destroyed. Anyways, here they come down. Oh, that's Cole Wilson to the outside of Matthew White. So qualifying here at Indianapolis, unless you're expecting major chaos back in a 1 and 2 for the first lap or something like that, which you never know. They're not starting. Oh my God, Matthew White. Oh, I've never seen a car flip that many times in my life. I don't know if you guys want to see a replay of that, but holy, that was unbelievable. Watch Matthew White here on the bottom. Just come. Oh. That doesn't even look real. Well, it's not real, but. Wow. Okay. That was interesting.
Yeah, it was.
9 minutes to go here in the warm-up session from Indianapolis Motor Speedway.
Okay,
There, Junior.
yep. No,
Cole Wilson just hit a post car. I want everyone to know that.
Unbelievable.
He's telling Cameron Chandler to go.
Yeah, but he's not even here. He's here now. Matthew White just wrecked everyone. Oh, we almost killed Bryce Benton.
Here comes the 9 to Benson. Back in a 2 here. And now down the back straightaway. He isn't actually an IndyCar Series winner before. There only is 2 winners. Of course, Bryce Benson won the first race at the Daytona Road Course last season. IndyCar winner, number 2.
Oh
of course,
my
is
God, there's
Cherry.
a bad crash in turn 1. Someone is down.
Oh my God, that was Erdman, I believe.
Somebody
That's
just
it.
flipped 100 times.
Oh. These IndyCars have also gone through some updates the last time we were here at Indianapolis Motor Speedway.
Who do we have here? So, oh man, my old man see it, no regrets.
That's very inspiring, Richard Cherry.
No, dang it, nobody understood the reference. Have you ever played NASCAR 15?
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
do. I know what you're talking about now.
Okay, thank you. You're welcome.
Well, I have no idea, but I own the game now.
My old man see it.
see- Oh my God, Cole Clausen! Can't take like Cole Clausen.
So also tire saving might be kind of a thing tonight. I've never driven a
Nope.
race here at Indianapolis in this IndyCar, but I'd assume it would be.
Nope, it
Nope.
isn't. Track position is really
Oh.
important here. So, first and second are gonna be able to like pass each other, but from third and even third place, but from like fourth or fifth, it is gonna be really tough to pass. Not impossible, but really tough with the dirty air. That's one
So-
of the things that are gonna be an issue in the first few laps, and it's always an issue in the iRacing Indy 500. It's just the understeer you get from the dirty air.
So IndyCar, I'm sorry, qualifying going to be probably more important than you would think.
Yep.
These 100
And as you
laps
can
coming up.
see, that 8 car and that 2 car, they're driving through the road course.
Whoa, we got contact here on the oval and hard on the wall goes one car. That's the 5. Of course, no resets here in IndyCar. I believe he had 2, so for some reason for the special event back in 24. Last year in 2025, we had a lobbies race here. That, of course, had 1 for normal lobbies rules. This has 0. It's normal NASCAR iRacing FedEx League rules.
This ain't NASCAR.
Well,
I mean-
no, it ain't NASCAR. It's a truck. ET.
Nice.
Uh-oh.
E.T.
Yeah, ET. How do we feel?
That's not my name. Anyway.
Yes, it is.
Ethan Chandler, ET. It's like MW, Matthew White, or CC, Cameron Chandler.
Yeah, CC.
Or Club
CW,
Captions.
Cole Wilson.
Yeah, or
EM, Ethan
CH.
McMillan.
Or Ed Halls, AH. Or Landon Johnson, LJ.
Oh!
Or BB, Bradley Bamford.
Or Bryce Benton.
Yep. Oh shoot, we spun out.
Or JHN, John Hunter Nemechek.
Hey, speak to Aiden Halls about that guy.
Oh!
Dang it. I go, oh, my, oh no, oh, William Franklin. Oh, Eli Franklin. Are you okay, man?
Nope, we are need to get us to Belgium Center.
Can you enter Rich Lane at this track? Let me check. Johan Nemechek.
So, of course, Indianapolis Motor Speedway is such a beautiful facility. We're privileged to race here tonight. They got a golf course in the middle. I'm going to be doing some golfing after this with Matthew White, who is absolutely
I golf?
horrific at golfing. I don't know.
I'm like Happy Gilmore. I just hit the ball really far.
You can drive the golf cart.
Oh, okay. Well, since I crashed the ETR jet a couple weeks ago, I don't know if
Yeah.
you want to do that.
Nice try. Well, the golf cart's a little cheaper.
Man, CC. Well, I remember JD Cup Series, man.
Man, yeah, that guy was a legend.
Yeah.
All right, so anyways, here goes the 5 of Ashton Miller down the back straightaway. Payson Lindsay is taking a sweet old time getting to this session. He's back to 3. Ashton Miller, of course, full time in the NASCAR iRacing FedEx Cup Series. Currently sits inside of a chase battle right now. As they head down the front straightaway.
ET, when is the racing? Where is the next IndyCar race?
Kansas.
Okay.
Why did we go to Kansas of all tracks?
Because
Because that's
why not?
fire.
Because I wanted to go to Las Vegas for the championship, but no. I'm not gonna explain why. You hopefully will know why. Anyways, there goes the 9 down the back straightaway. Bryce Benson.
Oh.
I think we should have took him to Mexico.
Why? Oh my God, Richard Cherry, are you okay?
That is not Richard.
Yes, it is. Richard Cherry.
Yeah, it is. I just died. Yeah, RC.
Oh, I'm in the catch fence.
Whoa, okay.
I
Anyways,
keep yelling.
you got the Indy Grill here in the infield right now. So if anyone's hungry, post-race snacks, Indy Grill. They
I'm going
Wait,
right
wait,
now.
wait. What did you say? What did you say?
I'm going right now.
Yeah,
How
I'm
do I
going
get-
too.
How do I get there?
Yeah,
They-
Richard Sherry is rolling.
they
Yeah. Mother.
In a bug draft.
they sell Philly cheesesteaks there.
I like those.
Wait, where is it? If you try, where is it?
It's exit of 2.
Exit
What?
2? Okay.
Actually, oh, okay. Let me go there. Let me
Right
go there.
there. Hot Indy Dogs Brickyard Burgers.
Come on, ladies and gentlemen, let's go.
Well,
I'm
you guys
coming.
probably found the golf course also. Here they come. They will start to come somewhere. I don't know where they are.
Oh,
Just get there, man.
Oh man! Oh my
Scott
God!
Dixon. Scott Dixon.
Oh, that is a horrific crash for Bryce Benton.
I don't fucking care.
Oh,
where's the
whoa!
thing?
Okay, Rich Cherry, we are live. I don't know if you know that. Nice try.
Whoops.
Oh, I found it.
Cameron Chandler just had a crash going 10 miles an hour, by the way.
Yeah, go look at my crash.
No.
I'm going to get food.
I hit the catch fence.
How do we... At 10 miles an hour.
Yeah, I was in the infield and I hit the catch fence.
Minute 44 to go here for Rich Cherry to get a burger.
On my way, Jerry.
Christian Urquhart leads practice. Cherry is second. Johnson is
Where do I-
third.
Oh,
Cole-
dang it. I got disqualified.
Oh, we gotta clear black flags. Do that yourself.
No.
Lyndon Johnson, you fat.
Oh, yes.
I'm trying to get in there.
Okay, good. I can't,
Oh.
man, this game doesn't allow me to go for meat.
Where's the food
What the
at? Uh-oh.
Whoa, Cherry, okay.
what the
He
flip?
didn't say it.
Unbelievable.
What the flip are you doing?
You cannot say those disgusting words, Cherry.
Where's the food at?
They are hurtful to Landon Johnson.
Ethan Trumler, you need to get clean.
Nice try.
Yeah, you're dirty.
Oh. Oh, we see Cole Clausen do a grass maneuver and nearly hit the wall. 47 seconds to go. 45 seconds to go, my two favorite numbers. Anyways, here comes the 71 of Cole Clausen. Cole Clausen had a good race in Mexico City for the Grand National Series. Ran a pretty cool
I got
pace scheme.
DQ'd. I got DQ'd.
Whoa, for what? Maybe let's...
I was going back. I was trying to
Who
find
gave-
a cheeseburger.
Rich Cherry, why'd we give that guy admin?
I don't know, but I took it away.
Yeah, happy birthday. I'm stuck.
I can't get to the
All right.
concession stand.
Well, that'll do. It's time to qualify from the Indianapolis Motor Speedway for the IndyCar Series. Race 2. You get a bonus point for winning the pole. You definitely want to be on that pole.
No, I don't.
Yeah,
Maybe you wanna be starting
Ethan
second.
Trumler- Ethan Trumler, we're not the type of people that like to go on polls.
We don't like. We don't even like to qualify.
All right. Anyways, here we go. From the Yard of Bricks, the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Let's set some time lapse down. 2 laps for pole position here.
I'm gonna go heckle Cole Wilson. I'll be back after he sets an awful lap.
Thank
All
you,
right.
Richard Cherry.
Here come your cars
Okay.
on the racetrack. The 9 of Christian Urquhart. And the oh man, Matthew White in the wall hard already. And here comes Ashton Miller. So much aerodynamic maneuverly. What am I even saying? Maneuver something with these race cars. Anyways, here comes that 5. Ashton Miller powering his way down the front straightaway to start his lap. Flies across the line and back into 1 and 2. He's got a lot of speed in that thing. There is Matthew White as well. He goes streaming down the back straightaway. In the wall goes wide. Now he's nearly gonna wreck the car. He will somehow save it though. We'll have to park it. Here comes Cole Clausen down the front stretch now. He's going to 1 and 2. You also got that 2 car on pit road, going off pit road as well. The 22 Wilson, he crashes. Nobody has put down a time just yet. Here from Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Here's the 9 of Bryce Benson, former IndyCar winner at the Daytona Road Course last season. Ashton Miller, first car over the line. Here comes the 26 of Rose. Haven't seen him since season 1, I don't think. Herclass now goes top of the board. Rose is third. Sorry. Here comes that 9 of Herclass on lap 2. We'll see if lap 2 brings improvements. Bryce Benson is starting lap 1 about 10th behind. I'm very interested to see what lap 2 is going to bring for these drivers. I do want to see if they improve. Here comes Ashton Miller back on 3 and 4. And down the front straightaway, coming to the checkered flag. What is it going to be for Ashton Miller? Here he goes, top of the board. Miller goes second, so you do see improvements on lap 2 here, but Cheery by about a 10th and a half on pole currently. Here goes Bryce Benson down the front straightaway in the 9. Across the line, he was 4th on lap 1. Lap 2 puts him to 2nd, just barely behind Cheery. What a lap. You gotta hold this thing wide open at over 230 miles an hour. Here is that 60 car, I believe, down the front stretch. That is 8 holes. You see in this turn 1, you're going 235 exactly. For 8 holes. Matthew White coming back on the racetrack. Erdman is 7th, holes is 6th. Matthew White, by the way, didn't put down a time yet. Here's McMillan flying back into 3 and 4. But he gets up into the wall, and that's going to kill his time, and he will be strapped yet again. Yeah, he is. Wow, what a lap by about a 10th and a half. Cole Wilson, top of the board here. Here's Cole Clausen now. Does anyone have anything left to knock off that 22 car? We'll see. Here's Erdman. Across the line he goes. Erdman was only 8th on lap 1. Lap 2 is going to be actually up to 5th. Clausen goes 9th. Holds backs down. He's 7th. Here is Matthew White heading down the back straightaway. He has to put down his time very late in qualifying. Only about 1 minute and 10 seconds remaining here. But Matthew White could be a favorite for pole position here. There goes White down the front stretch here from Indianapolis Motor Speedway. And across the yard, Ricks will go. Matthew White is last of cars that have qualified a second back, and he wrecks his car, and he is not going to be able to put down a second time here. That's interesting. And nobody else on the racetrack. That will mean Cole Wilson going to be on pole here in Indianapolis. Great lap by him. 10th and a half in front for Cole Wilson. As we look around the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, what a beautiful facility this is. The most famous racetrack on earth. It'll be a packed house for this season's running the IndyCar race from Indianapolis Motor Speedway. The car is going to be at over 230 miles an hour, drafting their way through this race. It's going to be hopefully a fun one. 100 laps coming up right here at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Of course,
man, after an unfortunate venture of heckling Cole Wilson, he went faster than the field by 2/10. That guy said, that's pole, that's pole. I already know, that's pole.
This car has come to the grid. All right.
I might as well use race.
Yeah, nice try. You were racing. You qualified. Anyways, we welcome you live to the Indianapolis race for the IndyCar Series here in Season 5. And Cameron Chandler, why don't you bring us through our top 10 starting spots here?
Yeah, I mean, starting on the pole, I mean, it's a fact. So we're just going to skip over him. The real pole sitter is Richard Cheery in the number 29 DHL. What is it, a Honda?
Number 10.
I don't know. Yeah,
number
Alex
10,
Below.
Alex Below.
Okay, yeah, so Alex Below was starting on pole. Rolling off second, we have Scott Dixon. To his outside is Pato O'Ward. What the, I don't know who CJ Erdman is.
Santino Ferrucci.
I'm not that knowledgeable. Oh, man.
My favorite driver.
We got Santino Ferrucci. And who's Stu's outside? I don't know who that guy's supposed to be.
Johnny Benson.
Kristen Herklock. Yeah, Johnny. Yeah, sure. We got Helio Castroneves and
Will Power.
Mario Andretti.
What?
Hold on, let's see. It won't let me go back. Okay, we got Cole Clausen and we got Joseph Newgarden.
All right.
We got Ethan McMillan and we got Pato Award and an unsponsored car. Oh, wait, we're about to go green. They want to be 3 wide. I'm gonna tell them yes.
No.
Yes,
No.
yes, please,
No,
please.
no, no, no,
Through
no,
us,
no.
please.
No.
I mean, we originally planned not to do that, but you know what? Have some fun. 3 wide starts is such an iconic thing here at Indianapolis Motor Speedway for some reason. I don't know why they do it, but they're usually like single file down into turn 1, so it doesn't really matter anyways.
I want to be on the inside.
But we
I
will
want to
see
be
here.
at the back watching everybody wreck.
Yeah.
All right. Of course, like we said, I guess they're going to start 3 wide here, so we will not have a double style file restart in this race or start. Of course, we'll restart single file after this. And then, of
How are we
course,
gonna start 3 wide with 14 cars?
I don't really know.
Yeah, I mean,
course.
figure it out. That ain't my issue.
All right, so rolling
I mean,
around
that's
3
really
wide
cool.
here at Indy. Beautiful day for racing. Kicking off technically Miami week in the NASCAR iRacing FedEx League. We'll be there tomorrow for Grand National, for the drivers only broadcast. 100 laps, 250 miles, halfway distance of the real Indianapolis 500. So let's see if they can manage this. All right.
Why are we pacing so fast?
Pace cars going that same speed.
NASCARs.
Bro, I'm going like 300 miles per hour.
All right, so we'll see how this goes on the initial start of this race. 3 wide. This
Get
should
up
be
here,
fun.
Eli.
Wreck before we even get there.
Eli.
All right, guys. Hopefully they keep us updated on the fuel all night long. Here we go.
Yes, sir.
It's not the official Indianapolis 500, but it is an IndyCar race at Indianapolis for the FedEx IndyCar Series. Race number 2 of the mini season. What's going to happen here? Can your points leader Richard Cherry get another good race? Can Cole Wilson, who is second in points, also do that? Also got a former winner, Bryce Benson. Got all your winners here on the front row, Benson and Cherry.
Oh, we have a
IndyCar Series
stand
history.
POV. Oh, I can't wait. This is gonna be a great crash. I mean,
Okay.
great start.
Here we go from the most famous racetrack on earth, the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, for race 2 of the IndyCar season. From IMS. Here we go. 3 wide at the initial start of this race. What could possibly go wrong? Coming to the green
We're
flag. Racing in Indianapolis in the IndyCar Series.
Oh my God, we survived.
As they go down into turn 1, they do
Idiot.
survive side by side. First place now is Cole Wilson. We see door-to-door for second. Around the outside is Richard Cherry of Ashton Miller. He will clear him, and they head down the back straightaway cleanly, at least, for the opening time. Breaking the draft and training their way, snaking their way down the back on lap 1. But here comes Cherry around the outside of Cole Wilson for the race lead. Side by side back into... Oh, caution's not out. Ticker fooled me there. Cherry has to fall back in line. See Miller now trying to get to the inside of that 10 machine. They will come down the front straightaway to complete lap number 1. Here from the Art of Bricks.
Everyone's alive.
They do survive through lap 1 as they head back into 1 and 2. What a big moment there for, I think Cherry lost a bunch of time there to Cole Wilson, who is, of course, now is your leader.
And Johnson not supposed to eat the ball.
As we look
Yeah, I
here,
forgot to
battle.
shift.
Okay, guys. Look here, battles side by side between, I believe that is the 26, and we also got door-to-door action between Matthew White and the 94 of C.J. Erdman. Almost contact between these two. Of course, no resets here, like I said earlier. You got to be careful. It's the first IndyCar race, besides the road course race, the first IndyCar oval race in the league, because we've had them at, of course, special events, and then, of course, lobbies that have never had resets. So got to be careful here tonight. Lap 3 is underway here from Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Cole Wilson already has a bit of 0.6 second lead over Richard Cherry. Ashton Miller currently now runs third. Single file for most of the field, heading down the backstretch yet again. It's going to go all the way down low to the grass. We've seen some passes in the grass here in real life. But Wilson's just mounting a pretty impressive lead so far. Out front from the most famous racetrack on earth, coming to lap 4 this time by.
Richard, sure, you mind telling us what it's like from a driver's standpoint?
I mean, at the point where it is really awful in dirty air, but at the same time, you don't get any draft. So, yeah, it is pretty frustrating, to be honest.
Yeah, something these drivers will have to manage all day long. It's definitely looking like a bit of a different race than I remember here from Indianapolis Motor Speedway. iRacing has made a lot of updates to the cars lately. We have a car off the pace and a car on the wall, I believe. That is, I don't know if he's in the wall or not. I don't know what he's doing. That's Miranda Rose. What is this man doing? Okay, he's going to pull behind the wall. Absolutely
he's
begged
taking
us
it
to
to the
race.
garage.
Begged us to race to do 4 laps. Okay.
No, mechanical issues. He's going to try to get back out there.
All right, we'll see. So Miranda Rose will be the first one maybe out of the race. Here comes Cole Wilson, though, back at a 1 and 2. 6/10 ahead of Cheery in second. Single file here, which is kind of interesting. Cole Glosson, I'm sorry, currently runs in 9th. His teammate Ethan McMillan currently runs in 10th. Maybe a battle is starting to heat up for 3rd, but of course fuel saving going to be early in this race. They're all saving their stuff here early on. You don't want to push it too hard. Try to not wreck the car, obviously. So guys, now that we're coming to lap 6 here, the fuel is all kind of cycled through. What's the window looking like right now?
I have 24 laps left on field, so I should be pitting on lap 29 unless I decide to save, which I'm not doing right now. I don't feel like it.
Of course, that's at least a few pit stops. That'll make stops interesting.
Yeah, I got 25 basically.
All right. Of course, as the leader, you do burn more fuel, even here at IndyCar for Cole Wilson. So Cole Wilson probably going to be a little bit further down than everyone else behind him. That of course is in the draft. Here we go for what is 8th place between Aiden Holes and Cole Clausen. Okay, guys, tell me what max speed you guys are running here early in race pace.
On the front stretch right now, I'm getting 224. That's without the draft.
That's still pretty quick. Definitely quicker than we saw some points in practice.
Yeah, Cole Wilson's in engine map 5. He's going slow.
So yeah, there are different engine maps that you can choose. I'm not very good at that kind of stuff, so you guys can go.
The higher number, the more you save. 8 is for caution laps, 1 is for full power. I have it at 1 right now. I'm trying to push to it close to Cole Wilson.
All right, thank you, Rich Cherry. And now battle maybe for the lead between Rich Cherry and Cole Wilson on lap number 8 here from Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Of course, the Brickyard 400 here in the Cup Series is only 80 laps. Well, the former Brickyard 400 not running that anymore. Maybe it will come back one day, who knows. But, of course, 20 laps longer here tonight, but they are making lap times a lot quicker. A little bit further back, there's Eli, and then Landon Johnson currently runs in 12th, and Rhodes, I believe, is out of the race. Here we go, though. Cheery has caught Cole Wilson. 2/10 the gap now, heading back into 1 and 2. Wilson has led every lap so far after that chaotic 3-wide start where he got the lead, or held the lead, I mean. And Cherry back in second. Still early on, you gotta manage your stuff, gotta manage your race car, manage your tires, all that good stuff. Be able to have a chance to win tonight. Gap now about 4/10 seconds to the lead. Of course, no guaranteed cautions in this race. We would have to imagine we have some here, maybe a battle going on between Cole Clausen. He goes, to the inside aggressively on Aiden Holes. Down the back front stretch they go. Now he'll go to the outside with his teammate, Ethan McMillan. Can't really bump draft here in IndyCars. We'll see how this goes. If you touch your nose, you're going to be flying through the air. Side by side here for what is 8th place. Cole Clausen around the outside of Aiden Holes has the spot made up. Holes falls back to 9th, and here's McMillan down the back straightaway as well. trying to get inside of the top 9. Oh, now here comes Aiden Holes aggressively back to the inside, though, of Cole Clausen for 8th. He'll make that stick.
Oh, man. Almost had a moment, though. He shot up the racetrack.
He's still here on the bottom. Pretty aggressive racing for about 8th place. He's going to run again down the front straightaway. Clausen makes his move down to the inside. Back at a 1 and 2. Got to be very careful into these corners. Who is going to lift? It looks like Holes might have to lift ever so slightly. And Clausen retakes that spot up to P8. This is the kind of racing you can see for the win later on here at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. A big run back to the outside now. Again goes Aiden Holes. They're only kind of losing time while doing this. They're already falling 4 seconds off the next car in front of them is CJ Erdman. So, gotta be mindful of that. With, of course, no guaranteed cautions to munch the field back up. Don't believe Clausen is done yet, but we'll look here real quick. Still single file. The gap now 9/10 of a second. Wilson is re-pulling away from Richard Cherry. You can hear Aiden Holes might have Cole Clausen with another run down the straightaway. We'll see if he takes it. And the only really aggressive battle we've seen so far in this race early on. Of course, they aren't going full throttle here now in race pace, especially as the tires get more worn out, and they're nearly in the wall a little bit for Aiden Holes. I mean, a little bit of a wall tap. Ooh, as Holes gets really loose, could affect your race. Holes now begins to re-pull away from that 71 machine. As Cole Wilson continues to lead, kind of just managing that about 6/10 to 9/10 gap here over the last few laps. That is Napa Chevy out front. Honda, Cole Wilson, or I'm sorry, Rich Cherry currently sits in 2nd place, and then another Chevy. McLaren, I guess you can say, for Ashton Miller, currently sits in 3rd with Bryce Benson behind him in the number 9 Chip Ganassi Racing Chevy, or in this case, Team Chevy Motor Club. Of course, Holes has now re-pulled away that gap between him and Cole Clausen. McMillan, of course, Clausen's teammate, currently runs in 10th. There's Eli Franklin currently running in 11th. Landon, do you have any issues with the car currently now running 2 seconds back on 11th place?
Yeah, I hit the wall like 3 times.
Yeah, that'll definitely hurt it, for sure. Back up front now on lap number 15 for Cole Wilson. He's led them all so far, but Rich Cherry is not going away in his rearview mirrors, but Cole Wilson, as we heard, is doing some management. Only, of course, early on in this race. All right, drivers, so we would expect the pit road here, to probably pit one, I mean, to open in the next 10 or so laps, I'd assume, for you guys.
Around lap 27, 28.
Yeah, so about that, maybe the next 12 or so laps here. And they'll get full fuel, shell fuel here, and then they'll probably get tires as well. Here we go. Rich Cherry got a huge run down in a 1 and 2. He'll go to the outside of Cole Wilson. Wilson makes that block, but slides back up the racetrack. Rich Cherry definitely wants to see the lead here. Another run coming down this back straightaway. Where will he take it? Stays in line, trying to get that draft. Doesn't look like he's going to make that move just yet. And you do see running behind the car, especially in these corners, you do lose time with that dirty air. Jerry, is that something you kind of felt and struggled with in these corners behind Cole Wilson?
You feel it, especially now. You feel it a lot more. I might have been. Well, I don't know if it's just escalation from myself or just the updates too. But not even 1st or 2nd place can do anything now. I think also you cannot use the outside lane as much anymore. So I don't know. We'll see at the end.
Definitely will be different than Indianapolis 500s you've seen in the past here in the league. ready on lap 17. And under green every single lap so far. In the wall a little bit behind them because Bryce Benson ever so slightly kisses it there of corner exit. Looks to be okay. Battle here for what is 5th place between Herklotz and Matthew White. Currently runs 6th. And up front, Cole Wilson and Richard Cheery still are 1-2 here at the top of the board. Definitely has been a lot cleaner of a race than we've seen so far, though, here in the history of the league with IndyCars at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Going back to the special event race, I remember we had like 6 cautions or something in the first 20 laps, even though that was 2 years ago, and the league was, you know, it was something back then. But still kind of impressive that we've already gone 19 laps caution-free with these Indy cars here. Oh, Cole Wilson, they're way up the racetrack. That's going to allow Cheery to close the gap up.
One thing about these cars is, especially if the fuel window is now, there's a chance some people could be saving and try to make it a 3-stop instead of a 4-stop. Because right now, some people probably have fuel to where they can go lap 30 or 31. If they can save just a little bit over the next couple of runs, if you go fully green, they could possibly make it on a 3-stop.
I mean, Cheery did say you got to watch out for maybe a fuel mileage race at the end here, especially if you don't have a lot of cautions falling. So that could be a possibility. We'll see. Lap 20 now underway here from the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. We do expect pit stops maybe in the next 6 to 7 laps. As we see the gap now 0.6 of a second, maybe 0.7 of a second between Cole Wilson and Richard Cheery. First, second, third place, quietly pretty much all race long has been Ashton Miller. Same thing, 4th, Bryce Benson, 5th, currently Herklotz battling now for 6th place with Matthew White. You see Erdman having a decent run in 7th, Holst 8th, Paulson 9th, and Cole, and then Ethan McMillan runs at your top 10 so far here from Indianapolis Motor Speedway.
That's what I was thinking. Not a lot of people has practiced pit entry. To be honest, everybody's probably goofed around early on, so pit entry is going to be very interesting to see here. If everybody locks it up, possibly.
I mean, yeah, it is not an extremely difficult pit road to get here, but it's definitely harder than it maybe looks. It's not like you're getting to pit road at Darlington, obviously. That's extremely difficult, but it could be easier, especially going, whatever, 200 miles an hour off the corner over that. When will your first driver come to pit road? That'll probably force the hand of a lot of other people as well after that happens. We'll see that.
Man, we got an issue of Pato O'Ward. Here comes Scott Dixon to the inside down the front straightaway.
Nice try. Yep. That's Ashton Miller and Bryce Benson. Benson to the outside got a big run, and he's there for 3rd. Door to door with Miller for P3. Back into 1 and 2, and Bryce has that spot made up. Up to 3rd place goes Benson, and Ashton Miller will fall back to 4th.
Yeah, look at all that dirty air that got put out on his nose. You saw him just shoot up the racetrack in turn number 1, and I don't think he's going to gain that time. Already a huge distance behind Scott Dixon.
I mean, this kind of pass we've seen inside of the top 5 for on a run here like this all season, or all race long, I mean. Here we go, once again, between Cole Wilson and Cheery. They've definitely been the class of the field so far. Oh, Ashton Miller gets in the wall a little bit there. Definitely starting to struggle in that 5 car. Trying to keep his race car under him, and now he's pulling all the way to the grass. Not really sure what he's doing. Maybe letting someone know that he might be pitting this time by. It could be your first leader on pit road, who knows?
Here, look at Matthew White to the inside of Kristen Herklotz. He gets the position off of turn number 3.
That is for 5th. White was working on Herklotz, and here comes Miller. Will he stay out? Yes, he will. White, of course, now has that 5th spot made up, though. Herklotz going to have a run down this front straightaway. They're also catching Miller.
Yeah, Matthew White with a huge run on the 5 of Pato O'Ward. Into turn number 1 they go. O'Ward up the racetrack. That gives Newgarden some clean air on his nose. He's up the racetrack again off of 2.
Yeah, they're going to be maybe side by side in a minute here. Down the front back straightaway, here comes the 2, and Matthew White to the outside gets blocked, nearly in the wall, making contact almost with Ashton Miller, who has the balls of steel to not lift. Both of them do. And nearly they come together. That was close. And Matthew White's got the spot. That could have been really bad.
Miller got a little tight, but he still had a decent exit. We're going to see what kind of draft he can get down the straightaway. Not at all. He's going to try to work the middle through 1 and 2.
Oh, I mean, Ashton Miller's tires definitely look pretty worn out so far. They don't look like they're letting that race car handle the way he wants it to. We are a quarter of the way through the Indianapolis 500. Or not actually the Indianapolis 500, the race here at Indianapolis, I guess you can say. All right, looking more up front. Of course, Benson took 3rd place away. Here is the Wilson, your leader, about a second over Cheery. Benson there in 3rd. Like we said, Matthew White currently sits in P4, and now Ashton Miller, of course, falling to 5th. Lost 2 spots over these last few laps. Fuel window is just about open, though. So we'll see when these leaders pit.
I have 5 laps of fuel left, so I assume probably this lap and the next 5 laps, we'll see everybody come down pit road.
Alrighty. Oh, Cole Wilson has a massive blink. There he comes. He's back.
We can only hope for that guy to lag out of the lobby again.
Okay. Nobody pits
Hopefully
this
it's
time by.
Hopefully it's on the last lap.
Nobody will come to pit road this time by. Everyone looks like they'll stay out. Landon Johnson, maybe being different. No, he will not.
Nah.
And Cole Wilson still continues to lead down the back straightaway. Battle for maybe 5th starting to heat up between Ashton Miller and Christian Herklotz. Again, nobody pits this time by. Pretty interesting. I would have thought at least somebody would bring their car to pit road, but still everybody continues to stay out, see how much they can make this fuel last, because you do want to pit probably as late as possible to try to make it, like we said, a 3-stop race and have at the least amount of fuel you want to save late in the going here.
Like I said, I think it's a 2-stopper. If normal would be a 3-stop, I think it'd be a 2-stopper. It's 33.66, and CJ Erdman announces he's coming in.
All right, so first leader that will, at least from the top 10 that will come to pit, will be that 94 car. Oh, we got it. On the wall goes Matthew White, by the way. That was a pretty decent shot. I want to take a replay of that just to take a better look. That didn't look good at all. Here comes Matthew White. Just slides and actually, it was definitely not as bad as I thought. That could have been a lot worse for Matthew White, but still, you do want to avoid that wall throughout this race for sure. Here we go, 4th position. As Aiden Holes and Cole Clausen now battling again. Of course, Erdman just pitted. First leader on pit road.
Everybody's going to probably be coming down this lap, probably next lap.
We'll see. Here is Erdman, like we said, on the pits. Wilson, Cheery, and here comes Benson in the 9. He will be coming to pit for the first car instead of the top 3 to get service here. Ashton Miller behind him. So just about time to have pit stops coming up here from Indianapolis Motor Speedway. And here comes the 9 of Benson, bringing his machine down the pit road. Behind him, of course, Ashton Miller. Should be tires and fuel for these drivers, and then here comes Johnson pitting in the back. We'll see if Wilson, your leader, comes to pit road this time.
He is. He should be coming. He just told me he is. He's
right,
hitting the e-brake. He comes in.
As we throw to our pit reporter, Cameron Chandler.
Yeah, Cole Wilson, he's coming in. He's coming for 1 tire, fat removal surgery. He's looking for more speed out of that race car. Richard Sherry, he's a normal person. 4 fresh tires, 4 fresh Firestone tires, a full tank of whatever the hell race fuel we take. Matthew White, he's also out of control. He's into the pits. He's only taking 2 tires. He's going for the next-gen Dylan Banks strategy. He's trying something. Christian Herklotz, he has a ton of damage. He's going to be in pit road for quite a while. And Cole Clausen and Ethan McMillan, they're in pit lane as well.
Oh, I thought there was going to be contact there between those 2. All right, that was Matthew White in the 2, and he will roll off pit road here. Pretty quick pit stops. They come off pit road. Where are the rest of your leaders? Here comes Ashton Miller with Erdman down the front straightaway. Of course, they just pitted. It looks like as they roll off pit road, it's going to be almost a net gain for the cars that pitted later. Maybe. I don't know. Here comes Wilson. Aiden Hull's the only one yet to pit. That's interesting. And yeah, way back here is Ashton Miller. He can still have momentum, not going to be able to catch anyone. I think Miller also lost the spot to Matthew White. So, seems like pitting later, which usually isn't. Oh. Usually isn't the case, is a little bit better. Here comes the 60 down to pit road. And Herklotz, Cameron, what happened to this 9 car?
Yeah, so he actually crashed into the wall and had a meatball, but I cleared it, but now he has to serve it.
Oh, wow. I don't know when that happened. I didn't see him at all go up to the wall. All right, well, that's unfortunate for Herklotz now. Going to be hoping and praying for a caution pretty soon. The one thing that carries over from NASCAR rules here to IndyCar is the free pass, luckily for him.
Wait, do you mean in the league? Only?
Yeah, we do have the free pass tonight.
Oh, okay.
But that doesn't really mean anything if you're 2 laps down and only get 1 caution, which he is just now about to be. As Cole Wilson comes across the line, now is your leader after Hull's pitted. On lap 33 here at Indianapolis. First cycle of pit stops under green complete. Been caution-free so far here. Still a long ways to go. It is a very long race here as Landon Johnson actually starting to fall off the pace. Might be your first lapper in a minute. Top 4 kind of under 3-second blanket. And then you go back to Ashton Miller in 5th. Urban currently runs 6th. There's Aiden Hull's running in 7th. Cole Clausen 8th. 9th is Ethan McMillan. Here comes finally off pit road now 2 laps down for Christian Herklotz. Would love to see some cautions. Is Cole Wilson once again back at a 1 and 2, and down the backstretch he heads. See, Cheery currently runs in 2nd. This is definitely a much longer haul for today than we are usually used to on these Tuesday nights. Of course, the ICAR Pro Series season just wrapped up their final ever full-time year. Usually those races are pretty short and get done with pretty early at this time, actually. But we are only not even halfway through this race tonight here in the IndyCar Series race, the longest IndyCar race of the year, that is. Oh, Wilson actually has Cheery with a run down the front straightaway. Cheery hasn't been able to pass Wilson yet for the lead. We'll see if that changes.
Man, Cole Wilson looks like he's a little loose. Richard Cheery's going to have a small little run down this back straightaway.
Where's he going to take
Wilson's going to try to break the draft. Here comes Cheery looking around the outside.
Oh, that's the bad way to go around. That's not going to work out for Cheery back into 1 and 2 or 3 and 4 here. Through 4. We'll see if he gets another run. Gonna have to try to get to his inside pretty early here. Oh, look at Cole Wilson all the way down to the inside. Man!
Yo, Cole Wilson, please, Muhammad Ali, please.
Okay. Cheery break,
And
try to get there.
Outside, it's Cheery. He's into the wall. Cole Wilson will get back clear, but can Cheery get the crossover?
No, not yet. He's got a run though, coming back into 3 and 4. Or 1 and 2. Yeah, 2.
Yeah, man.
Okay, once again, he's going to have a run down this back straightaway. Will he maybe try a pass in the grass? I don't think so. A little bit too far back.
What do you mean, what's this, after Miller?
Oh, shit, we got drivers reporting rain. Richard Cheery, can you report on that?
Yeah.
Yes, rain on the track. It is pouring down here, guys.
Oh, and Wilson is going all the way down to the inside, nearly to the pit wall.
Man, Cole Wilson is driving recklessly. I wonder what the race officials are going to have to say about that. Oh, shit! Oh, we got to crash down the front straightaway! Strikeout Miller is in the wall.
Oh!
He's in the middle of the racetrack. The call of the flag is out, and we got Pato Award destroyed down the front straightaway.
All right, that will bring out your first caution of the day. Let's see what happened to Ashton Miller.
Can Cole Wilson fucking go to a pace car?
He just lost.
Cole Wilson, were you going wide on purpose? Cole Wilson was going wide on purpose. Gady's a letterman.
All right, well, that's the first caution.
To get a lap back and put him 1 lap down.
Yes, it does. as they will catch the back of the pace car here.
Pace
Under
car
the
in
first
turn one.
caution of the night, Ashton Miller has a wreck. That's going to take him out of the race, unfortunately for him.
Bryce, don't impregnate me, please.
What?
Rich Cherry.
Excuse you?
Rich Cherry, I don't think we should have you for an in-race reporter anytime soon after this.
Okay, bad.
Okay, bad.
All right, so I don't know here. I don't think they pit, do they?
Hey, well, E.T., we got Crash Out Miller. He's already checked and released from the infield care center. Now, Crash Out Miller, you crashed out this race hard. Tell me what happened, Judge.
I mean, the tire just kind of
happened?
flattened man driver.
No, there was
I
rain on the
don't
racetrack,
know.
Ashton.
Rain on the racetrack.
Yeah, there was rain.
I mean, I don't know to tell you, driver. There was rain on the track and the tire deflated. I mean, it just sucks, man. My head hit the ceiling. My head hit the A post about like 5 times, driver.
My head
Yeah.
hurts this feeling.
Yeah,
Wow.
he hit him hard, Judge. Now, Crash Out Miller, there was rain on the racetrack. So that means the crash was not your fault. It was due to incompetence from Ethan Trumler. So what do you plan on
Okay.
doing?
I'm gonna sue Ethan Tremler for $1 million.
Oh, man,
Okay, well, I
E.T.
could just give that to you. I don't really feel like going through that process. Here we go.
Hey, we got cars
coming
on
up
pit
road.
road. Everyone's coming in.
Oh, maybe not. Aiden Hole stays out.
Oh, let's go.
All right, bring it down to our pit road
Christian
reporter,
Earthlock.
Cameron Chandler.
All right, guys, we got 4 fresh tires on every single car coming down pit road. Cole Wilson, once again, he is looking to get about 50 pounds lighter. Because I tell you, that man weighs 3 times the size of the car. I mean, he has to make the car so light. And that's why he went fast. The car is so light, it is nothing but him, the engine, and that's it. And everyone else they have to increase the weight of their car. Cole Wilson, no tires. He's off and away first. Man. He's going to be really happy on that one. Richard Cherry second, Bryce Benton third, CJ Udman. What happened to Matthew White? He is sleeping on pit road.
See, Landon Johnson rolls off.
He is.
Big Johnson
Are they
right there.
sleeping?
And I think I don't know what they're doing.
The
Both
most cars I
awesome.
passed all day.
Wow. So Hartglatt's going to be hoping for another caution here. It'll be 1 lap down. Hayden Holes stays out and is currently mowing the grass.
Oh, let's go.
Man.
I'm sure the Indianapolis Motor Speedway grounds crews really appreciate his help. Two cars now out of the race. Miranda Rose on lap 4, and then Ashton Miller now. First caution of the night. And Rich Cherry, can we please?
Yeah, Matthew White, I just reported with his, I checked in with his crew chief. Matthew White decided to take a bite out of the wall, so that's why he was in pit roads for so long. He fell asleep. He went into a food-induced coma on pit road as well, and he's off and away. He's starting dead last.
All right, so we're gonna restart in lap 41 here. Coming to want to go this time by. So of course no choose cone here in IndyCar, so they will restart single file. Oh, we gotta actually put it at that. Whoopsie. All right.
Oh my. Oh man.
All right, so we're gonna restart in lap 41. First caution of the day. So obviously a long green flag run, learned a lot for these drivers, had some pit stops and whatnot. Christian Earthlock's definitely a car hoping for another yellow here.
Why are you mowing the grass?
Yeah, I have no idea.
And Holes, why are you mowing the grass?
I guess extra weight in the car.
Extra weight in the car.
Man, for fat surgery, that was really funny. Can we chamber?
I start
Wait,
6th gear, don't I?
Yeah, man.
Okay. I mean, I just got like Matthew White so behind me, so it'll be okay.
All right, here we go. Coming to the restart this time by. Pace car will pull away. They're gonna have to slow up here. Get all.
Cameron, I think
bunched
you
up.
should bring us to the restart.
What is he doing?
I agree. What the hell? We got. What is that? The race leader?
Yep.
Yeah.
I have no idea what he's thinking.
Don't worry. He was trying to cool his tires. All right, we're coming to the restart. The field is gonna roll off of turn number 4. The iRacing pace car is slow as hell. Get out of the way for these crazy maniacs to get this race back under the way. Aiden Holes, he is gonna bring us back to the green flag. back racing at Indy.
Oh, we have a massive crash!
man.
Oh, that
Oh
is
my God!
that is Landon Johnson. Oh my
They didn't
God.
go.
Let it loose.
They didn't go.
Landon Johnson, Ethan McMillan destroyed as well.
My God, Landon Johnson, talk to me, driver. That was one of the worst crashes I've ever seen.
Yeah, I feel okay. You know, driver. I saw the green flag and like everybody started going, and I went, and nobody else. Everybody just stopped, and you know, I don't really know where I'm at right now. I just need a cheeseburger right now, and
Wow.
you know, I don't, yeah, you know, yeah.
Riding with Landon Johnson here. We'll see. I mean, McMillan right ahead of him. It was a checkup from oh man, he just didn't check up in time.
Man,
Oh,
I
God.
swear, it's always Ethan McMillan that just, he's around the wreck and he's always the one who happens to get powered into.
Well, that
Hey,
is our
guys.
second caution of the day, and that's going to be the end of the day for Landon Johnson.
What'd you
I
do?
had to imagine. And there comes
I was-
destroyed McMillan at pit road as well.
I was the show of the day, guys.
All right, we'll be right back here from Indianapolis Motor Speedway.
I think I'm gonna. I don't know.
Go call a back under yellow.
Can I get a quick repair? Just
No.
for me? Just for me.
No. Thank you. You're welcome. Have a good day.
Why are you saying that like we're at a Burger King? Too much damage, we're done. Not even gonna finish in the top 10.
Surprisingly, Cole Wilson brings his car down to pit road here for fuel only again. You just pitted earlier on the restart we just before the restart we just had.
Every drop counts.
That's interesting. So here is now your leader, still Aiden Holes. Second is Cherry. Third is Benson. Cherry, do you have a reason why you decided to stay out instead of pitting like Cole Wilson did?
We are still gonna make it in one stop anyway, so no point in coming in. You know, Cammy Chamber talks about the race.
Oh yeah, man. I mean, Aiden Holes, we just watched it all live on pay-per-view. Aiden Holes, he might have had a drink. I don't know. We might have to start breathalyzing people. I mean, he was driving through the grass. He was restarting the race. He hit the gas. He hit the brake pedal. And man, we lost Landon Johnson after that accident down the front straightaway.
I
Yeah,
think,
I'm up in the booth. Let me talk.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm up in the booth with Ethan and Cameron. I got my cheeseburger, so I feel okay now, driver.
Man. Man, they just
How'd you get that quick? You have like your own like burger to get inside your house.
Yeah, I'm about to eat my PC.
No,
Oh.
whoa, whoa. Oh, Cammy Chamber
Mr. Sherry.
talks about it, about that comment by Eli Thompson.
Huh?
Yeah, Muhammad Ali.
Yeah. But I mean, eating a whole ass PC, that is just unbelievable.
Oh yeah, I mean, you know, young man, you're lucky Matt grabbed a bolus of fat pulls because you would be going number one.
Okay. Anyways, we're gonna get ready.
No way. There's no way.
Alright,
Say
here,
it,
enough.
swear to God. Say it, swear to God. Put that on say it, put that on Allah. Say wallahi, bro. Say wallahi. There's no way.
Rich Cheery, you're gonna be going to the end of the field.
No,
Oh.
no, 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 no.
Well,
The
let's
Alex
close
Wallace
Instagram.
scheme.
All right. Anyways, here we go. Ready for the restart in lap 45. It's gonna be Aiden Holes again, leading us to the green flag. Hopefully, it goes better this time.
He got the
Who would've
benefit
thought-
from these executions this hurt class. Now he's back on the lead lap.
Yeah, that's exactly what he needed. Who would have thought we would have a clean green flag run after about 35 laps after a 3-wide start here. Then we restart single file, and we immediately pile up a car and have it flying through the air down the front straightaway.
Eli, make sure to not go on the start.
All right, here we go. Ready for the restart in lap 45 here from Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Green flag back in the air again. We're back underway yet again here at Indy. Bryce Benson pulling in line. Back underway. Somebody blinks down to the inside there as they head back to 1 and 2.
They were 3 wide for a moment.
Whoa.
Here comes Matthew White leading the outside. What a move by Aiden Holmes and Bryce Benson. They are
3 wide.
up.
To the
Three
middle goes
abreast.
Erdman. More almost contact as they head down the back straightaway here. Bryce Benson got a huge run past Cheery. Now Cheery back to the outside of the 9. Cheery's got a run on holes. Here he comes. Round the outside for the lead. Still side by side back into 3 and 4. The racing aggressively behind them as well. Door to door, and Cheery is clear. What a move by the 10.
Yep, Alex Pello will be proud of me. And
Oh,
so will
but
be
here comes
Matt Graff,
Holes.
our Lord and
Here.
Savior. No, no, please don't put me on the wall. All right, I let a lap.
Bryce Benson makes a move 3 wide.
Man, side by side back into 1 and 2. Cheery back around the outside of holes. Remember, older tires than that number 42 car. Once again, down the back stretch to go, and now he gets
It's
to the
gonna
line.
get clear.
Oh, but,
He's
got to
clear,
run.
but he's chasing him back
Here
to the
comes Bryce
inside.
Benson, though.
Around the
Oh.
outside. Where would Benson go? He breaks out of it. Hole's still on the outside of Cheery.
And Cheery clear once more. Benson in 3rd. Holes still 2nd. And Cole Wilson, remember, just pitted back up to 4th. They head off turn 4. Man, what a race so far. And here comes Benson to the outside of holes for 2nd.
Dang it.
And Benson's got that spot made up. What an incredible
Lap 4 is
race.
broken away.
In the wall a little bit goes behind him goes Cole Clausen. Kirkhoff, of course, just got his lap back there. He is currently run 7th.
Here comes
Matthew
Cole
White.
Wilson on Aiden Holes.
Oh my God,
Big
through the
1-2
grass
through
almost.
the grass.
All the way to the inside, makes the spot up. That is some bravery by Cole Wilson.
Yeah, I tell you, let's bring him in to talk about it. Cole Wilson, you just passed Aiden Holes pretty much through the grass. Tell me about it, man.
I thought I was gonna go end over end right there.
Man, we only could have hoped. Man, Cole Wilson, you're sitting 3rd. What are you gonna do to get past Bryce Benson and Rich Cheery?
Go faster than them.
Okay, yeah, that's not possible. You weigh 5,000 pounds. Anyway, Richard Cheery continues to lead off turn 2.
And Benson 2nd. Here we go. Battle currently now for 4th as everyone is just starting to swallow up Aiden Holes. Matthew White on the bumper of him now. The gearbox, I guess I should say. There aren't bumpers in these cars.
Oh, man,
that was
Aiden
Holes
Holes
in
in the wall.
Yeah, you got to be avoiding that. We got a battle for the lead. Here comes Benson now starting to catch Cheery. Cheery, though, now leading for the first time today. Cole Wilson, of course, led most laps early on. Now that 10 car's got the upper hands. Wilson, a little bit better fuel situation. As Eli, what's the fuel situation look like right now as you were the one that just pitted?
Right now I have 25.2, so it looks like I can one stop this thing.
And then Cheery, what's yours?
I don't know, man. 21.6.
All right, so a
Yeah,
little
I
bit
forgot to mention Matthew White and Cole Wilson. They told me that they are ultra
Oh.
fuel saving.
Here we go to the
They are
outside. Benson on that Cheery machine, side by side, almost contact between the
Cheery's
teammates.
gonna get back around him.
Cheery, of course, as Benson backs out of it, doesn't want to make contact with his teammate like that. And halfway this
Oh,
time by.
around it.
Huh?
Wow, shit, we
Oh.
got a call some seat they
Erdman.
spun out.
With no damage. How about that? That's impressive. How is that car not damaged? If you spin at
Oh, no, there's
Indianapolis,
definitely some damage. We just can't
Well,
see it. He pounded the wall.
I don't know. I don't know where it is then. All right, let's see here. All by himself, I believe. Number 94. Brings out our 3rd caution. Down into 1 he goes.
Oh, he just hits the wall.
But, oh, that could have been a lot worse. Oh, my goodness. Slides back up and avoids more walk. That could have been a lot worse. You got to give credit to CJ. That could have been really bad. Butts will actually ride along with him. This is going to probably be pretty wild. I mean, he just off corner exit, just pushes a little bit too hard. That's the only kind. Look at that. Could have been the overcorrection into that inside wall. That would have been the race over. Luckily for him, keeps it out of the one. I mean, he's got a little bit of damage. Maybe the toe going to be ever so slightly off, but that could have been a lot worse for him, and he probably wouldn't be rolling if that was a lot worse.
Yeah, just like Matthew White.
All right.
If you just hit that apron like just right, like you will go head on into that wall.
We have already had 3 cautions over the last about 15 or so laps after every early 35-lap green flag run. Now 3 yellows here in a row. And Cheery leads over Benson and Wilson. Holes, maybe, I would assume he would pit this time, but we'll see what your leaders do. I mean, I would actually assume they would all pit here and maybe just make sure they're good to one-stop it. Cameron Chandler, you get any updates on pit road?
Well, we're about to see some god-tier strategy. We got 8 holes, stay it out!
Okay.
Bro was trying to two-stop this.
ANC.
Oh! And
my
Clausen
God!
wrecked! Cole Clausen just wrecked in the pit lane. By himself.
Shoot, I gotta go talk to him. Hold on, I'll be back.
Okay. Erdman also stayed out. Yeah, he's coming off pit road here, but he pitted when pit road was closed. So they come to get service. Fuel only for Cole Wilson. Battle here. It's going to be Matthew White almost off first. Cheery, I believe, might have taken tires or maybe more fuel. He'll lose a couple spots, and Matthew White got the spot up to 3rd. Great stop by Matthew White, really quick. Probably only just a splash of fuel. Is that actually a thing, or I'm just, I'm assuming you don't
pour down
actually.
your tires, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, nice try.
The grass is cooler, so you go down the.
Yeah, because when the rain came, it's probably still on the grass.
Yeah.
I don't know if I believe that.
I don't know if it's because the grass is cooler. I'd imagine that's what it is, but it actually is a thing. You drive through the grass to cool down your tires.
That's certainly something.
You could go look that up too.
They're not just doing it because they feel like they're. I guess they're actually.
It actually helps them.
Competitive advantage here. Okay.
I mean, I think they're doing it because they feel like it, but it actually can't help them.
So, new way to cool down your tires here at Indianapolis. Just doing that.
Now it'll be interesting here to see how these guys manage this strategy going when we get to the fuel window, because there is no overtime. So as long as you get enough to finish to get to lap 100, you'll be good. And as long as you're not fall behind, you can pit and stay on the lead lap. So some guys might pit as soon as the window opens and hope for a caution to take the lead.
I want to see what happened to Cole Clausen on pit road here, though, real quick. So watch that blue car, the 71, all by himself there. Oh, just locks it up, into the wall he goes. After, yeah.
Cameron, did we get an update?
Update on what?
On what happened, like what Cole did?
Oh, I have no idea what Cole Wilson did, but he's not happy about 8 holes.
Cole Clausen.
No, Clausen.
We saw him just lock it up there. Unfortunately, I don't know why he did that. It was very strange. I haven't seen that really.
Oh, I wonder if he.
Hold on.
I wonder if he shifted into neutral.
And tire cooling strategy here. Aiden Hole stays out yet again for some reason with 1 to go to the restart. Going to be on lap 54. So everyone.
This is going to be
repass him.
It's going to be a wild restart, these two up front.
All right. Here we go.
Hey, you know what? I'm taking your job again because I didn't get to do it last time. I'm leading them back to the restart.
Job, you fruit.
What? Shut up. 8 holes. He is coming off of turn number 4 behind the pace car. The pace car has to get the hell out of the way of these T-words. Yeah, the pace car is out of the way. The field is in the hands of Aiden Holmes. Let's see what he does. He throttles up. We're back underway from Indy.
There's Erdman back in 2nd. There's Matthew White currently running in 3rd. Cole Wilson, look at this group here. Is Bryce Benson to the inside of Cheery, and he will back out of it. Single file, much more orderly restart there than last time. Last two
Yeah,
times,
Cole
I should
Wilson.
say.
Cole Wilson isn't happy. He said it was illegal. Cole Wilson, how is that illegal?
He's playing games. He's hitting the brakes before the green.
Okay.
Yeah,
Bless
thank
you.
you. You're welcome.
Here to the outside now. Oh, goes Cole Wilson on Matthew White. Oh, he's going to get tight there behind the 2 car. He's going to be all over his gearbox there back into 3 and 4.
Man, I tell you, Alex Below, he has a front row view of this battle. Below, tell us about it.
Well, the car is really tight. We lost all the track position, and Andy Halls, he's in the lead pretty comfortably.
Yes,
Yeah,
thank
now
you. You're welcome.
9/10 of a second the gap. Now second, as Erdman, of course, who just spun out and somehow is second now, has P2 and is definitely slowing down this pace.
Now, I hate to break it to the field. I was just talking to CJ Erdman, and he said that his car is destroyed, but he's in second still. So my thoughts and prayers.
And we'll see how this goes.
Thank you.
I mean, I would assume they would pick him off like they did 8 holes earlier. Here comes that 10, Jerry to the outside of Cole Wilson. This is for 4th. These two kind of in the glass of the field all day long. Side by side, back at 1 and 2, way up the racetrack goes Cheery, and now Wilson has to back out of the gas again, and you might lose the spot to Benton. Ooh, Benton
Man.
got to be careful.
No, Bien. Oh my God, I thought Bryce
No
Benton
bien.
took a swipe. He
No-
got right back in
no
line
bueno.
behind Cole Wilson. Around the outside is Scott Dixon.
Cameron,
And
el
he's got the
manejo
spot.
no es bueno. El manejo
Wow.
del coche es una mierda. Es
I
una
definitely know
puta
what that
mierda.
means.
My
Yeah.
apologies. I
Y Contreras,
apologize.
eres un gilipollas, es lo que eres.
I agree.
Come
Oh,
on.
in the wall a
shit.
little bit.
Cole Wilson in the wall. He has damage, baby. Man,
Maybe,
and that's what
maybe
happens
not.
when you weigh 5,000 pounds.
8 holes continues to
The
lead by
car
1.2
does not want to turn
seconds.
when you weigh 5,000 pounds.
Exactly.
And you should know, Landon Johnson, as they head back.
I'm only
into June.
2,000.
Okay.
He actually lost quite a bit of pounds from that crash.
That's Paul Clark is back on track. 4 laps down, so we need a couple cautions.
Oh, here we go to the inside. Goes Bryce Benson and Rich Cherry for 4th place. Can't make it stick.
Yep.
Jerry-
When you get to the inside with all that dirty air, it's just impossible to pass.
Yeah, I was about to say, Cherry's the only one using the upper lane.
Yeah, from a driver's standpoint, I think that's where I would want to be too. I would want to be up in that middle lane. I don't want to pass on that inside.
Yeah, I agree, Cameron Harvick.
Once again, racing their way down the back straightaway. Here comes Benson, another run here on Cherry. Surprisingly, they haven't been able to pass Matthew White. And here's Bryce Benson to the inside of Cherry now. Once again, but Cherry covers him off. Cherry now running a bit higher, down in 3 and 4. 8 holes now leads by 1.4 seconds. Erdman somehow is still holding on the second. That is shocking. Matthew White 3rd. I mean, the top 3 aren't very fast cars. They haven't been leading all day besides pit strategy here. And drivers 3rd, 4th, and 5th are definitely 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 4th, 5th, and 6th. I'm sorry, definitely inverted at least. Have been the 3 best cars all day long. And here comes
side by
Benson
side.
to the inside of Cherry. You heard the frustration on the radio for Cherry, and now Bryce Benson up to 4th.
Yeah, I mean, you just said the top 3 cars went too fast. I'm going to bring in Matthew White. Matthew White, Ethan Truman just said you're slow.
I
I'm
did
literally
not.
leading the strategy. If the race goes green to the end, I'm in the winning position. I don't know what you're talking about.
I did not
Yeah,
say
he
you're
just said
slow.
the top 3 cars are all awful and they are terrible
Okay.
and are the worst in the field. And that's what he said. Richard Cherry heard it all.
Yep.
I mean,
Yeah,
maybe I
do you have
did.
any
What do
other
you
words
think about
from?
this? What do you think about this?
What do you think about this? I'm asking you. That's why you're here.
Hey, Richard Cherry, he's got passed by Bryce Benton.
Wow. You know what, Matthew White? You're going back to Jizzle Wilson. Jizzle James Wilson. Yeah, it's up 60 of 100. Aiden Hall still leads. CJ Erdman second. Matthew White, that is your top 3. Cole Wilson, he is rapidly falling down the order. He's fallen into the clutches of Christian Herklotzer for a bunch of damage.
With 40 laps to go here at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Of course, Cole Wilson, your pole sitter, led the first 35 or so laps of this race and now hasn't been able to see the front since, not even inside of the top 5 right now. Of course, 8 holes on a worse strategy. He's been staying out, I feel like, every single restart. I don't know how much fuel he has left. Can't be a lot. Cheery, what's your number look like for us right now on lap with 4 laps to go?
22.3, and actually, I think Holes might be held by the less fuel he has because car lighter, more free. He can turn the car better.
I didn't even think of that. So, of course, about 22 laps fuel here. Kind of a 39 to go. That, of course, would be one stop, but it would be pretty close to make it to the end on that one stop. Eli, what's your fuel window looking like?
The exact same as Cherry's. I have 21.7.
So let me go speak to the leader.
Okay, so that was Aiden Holes now 1.8 seconds. Like we said, like Cherry said, later car, faster, but over the long haul, of course, he'll pit soon.
Later car.
Be out of the
Lighter car.
later car.
Oh, sorry. I don't
And also, field window opens in about 9 laps. So you get about 30 laps of field. So about you could see people pit or like 8 holes that could be on field could come into, and it could be just go into lap 70.
Okay, Aiden Holes has either 4.2 or 14.2. I heard both, and I'm not too sure which one it is.
It's
I'm gonna say 4.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought, but I wasn't too sure.
So we'll see
So
that.
he's not gonna make it a one stop.
We'll see him on
He's
pit
gonna
road
have to
pretty
get a
soon.
yellow.
Yeah, it's the risk of this strategy. Even though he got a 1.9 second lead, he's going to be pretty soon. And this will be the battle for the lead currently between Erdman and Matthew White. Erdman also on a bit of a different strategy right now. Currently in second.
I think Aiden Holes has 4.2 and Erdman has 14.2. That's what I'm going to assume they were trying to tell me.
So still worse for Erdman. I think that's still a 2-stop for CJ. Actually, no, I don't think it is. That might be a 1-stop.
That's a 1-stopper.
That is a 1-stop. So technically, Erdman is leading this strategy, even though he's going to have to pit a little bit earlier. But all things considered, he still technically is leading at it. Hole's not in the position right now, but Erdman is. But I don't think that 94 car, even with that damage he had, I don't know how much pace that thing has in it. It'll be interesting to watch. Here's Cole Clausen back on the racetrack, like I said, 5 laps down.
You know what? It's time for Roxy to commentate a lap.
What?
Okay.
What?
This ain't-
Oh,
We've never had
man.
a dog commentate the league, but all right.
First time ever.
Dang it, never mind. She walked away.
Yeah, I'm sure she had a lot to say about this race.
Oh, yeah, she said the race was awful.
Wow.
More flipping.
What?
She said the race was awful and ET is fat.
I'm sure she did.
Anyway, lap 65 going on to 66. Aiden Holes, your race leader. He's in pit road.
Here he comes. Of course, wasn't able to make it at all, so he's still in that two-stop strategy. Would love a caution. Would love a caution somewhere as this race continues. That'd be perfect for him. The only really hope he has at least trying to get a good finish. Erdman now leads the race by 7/10 over Matthew White. He technically is in the race-winning position, but we don't know how much speed that 94 car has in it. They're all pushing really hard. I don't think it has a lot. It does have a bit a little bit earlier, but he is still in that one-stop strategy like the rest of the leaders are. Coming to lap 6-7 this time by.
See what you did.
Yeah, I mean, I should just throw a fun flag just for that.
Nice try, and I think this is a good time to go to Crank It Up.
I don't think so.
What?
No, I'm gonna crack it up.
What are we gonna
Okay.
possibly talk about?
Yeah,
Don't
you're
think-
getting
I
sent
think-
to Jack in the Box, buddy.
I think our fans want to hear
Specifically
these
the one in
beautiful Indy
Charlotte.
cars. Jack in the Box. Yeah, no, I'm good. As they head down the back straightaway once again. There is Holes back on the track. He actually is just right ahead of your leader, Erdman. So he might actually pull Erdman along. They are teammates at Clear High Racing. Erdman is actually extending the gap a little bit over Matthew White. That's why I was saying, I don't think that Matthew White machine is too quick. He was running 6th early in the race.
Nope.
I do think
Matthew White, he said it again. He said it again. He said you're slow again.
Oh, he's up the racetrack as well. Yeah, that's just going to prove it.
You made a mistake. I'm gonna
And
get
here we
past.
go.
You just made me get past.
Bryce Benton got to run down the back straightaway. Where's he going to take it? He will go to the end zone.
What a run.
Oh, they're going to wreck.
Oh,
Oh,
they're dead.
Unbelievable!
Oh my God, Matthew White,
God.
you just bleed out Bryce LaBenton. Tell me about it, man.
Well, that
He's
changes everything.
speechless.
You know what, Cole Wilson too. Cole
What?
Wilson, you just watched your teammate crash. What happened?
I don't know.
Oh man, let's take a look.
I don't know what just happened.
I
think-
moved down the track and he drove into me.
So all the
I
way, so
saw
we
Matthew
see.
move, and then I saw the Scott Dixon car get air,
He got
and then
driven
I
through.
saw.
That's what happened.
This
Wow.
is huge for CJ Erdman, by the way. CJ Erdman's gonna be good on field now. Oh my God, this race is gonna be so mileage now. Oh.
Okay, well now we're gonna go talk to our race leader, CJ Erdman. I mean, that was a perfectly timed caution.
No,
You're gonna
not
be the
really.
race leader. What?
Not
Huh?
really. That was the worst time yell ever. Because nobody was good on fuel. Nobody was good on fuel. I was gonna short pit and gap them by a
We
huge
were
amount.
all
I had the
good
race
on
won.
fuel.
What?
How much gas did you have left?
I had another 5 laps.
Oh, so you were good.
I was gonna run it out to
Wow.
72, short pit everyone, and then I was gonna, if it went green to the end, I had that one easily.
Wow.
You
Oh,
can't park there.
Watch out.
I'm getting towed. I'm currently on the back of the tow truck.
But Matthew White, we're not to park there.
I'm currently
Oh.
on the back of the tow truck. I am making my way down to
this
the
kinda
pit road
sucks
to
now.
retire the race car.
Okay, well that's highly unfortunate, CJ Erdman. We're gonna bring you and Herklots in here at a later date.
No. Send everyone back.
Yeah, I'm sending you back too, Cole Wilson. Matthew
All right, here
White,
they come.
Enjoy your cheeseburger in the Care Center. I guess that's what they hand out.
down to pit road with Cameron Chandler on the pit box, or not in the pit box.
Pit road.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I mean, we got a 3-wide battle in pit road. Cole Wilson's driving through boxes. Richard Cherry stuck to the outside. I mean,
Fucking hell.
the 3
I
of
gotta
us.
lose here.
Wreck him. Clean him out, Richard Cherry. Well, we're gonna
Come
see.
on.
Well, that's my race.
Well, yeah, Cole Wilson screwed over Richard Cherry. I think that should be an EOL.
Well, yep, that's it. Congratulations, Carl Wilson.
Hold on, we're gonna bring him back. Cole Wilson, you just ruined Richard Cherry's stop.
Yeah.
Then you don't even have anything to say for yourself, young man.
I mean, I got the effective lead, so. Good.
I think
I'm sorry
that's a
about
penalty.
that.
Another man's race.
That's a penalty. You drove through the. Ethan Trundle, do I have authority?
No.
He entered the pit road through the pit boxes side by side of Richard Cherry when he was
Let's
supposed to be
see
behind
here.
him.
Let's see here.
I think that's a penalty.
Yeah, well, we're gonna take one more
You can
look
only
here.
go.
Let's just
See
take a
how
look.
many pit boxes did you go through?
So he. Oh yeah, he tried. Oh yeah, look at that.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
That
yeah.
is a penalty. Yeah. That is
Oh,
a
yeah,
penalty.
guys,
The back of the field goes
back
to
of the line,
Wilson.
Cole
Yeah.
Wilson.
Back of the line,
Wow.
buddy.
That's never been a
Unreal.
penalty before.
Oh, well,
It
it
is
is now,
now.
buddy. Get to the back. Yeah, don't even try to clear your penalty, buddy. You're getting another. You know what? Get to the back, Cole Wilson. Yeah, Cole Wilson will have to be serving that penalty. I mean, that's just unbelievable what he just did.
Well, man, what did you guys think? Their absolutely race-changing moment crash between Bryce Benson and Matthew White.
Man, I mean, Bryce Benton, he's not a happy camper.
Oh, he ain't. He ain't a happy camper indeed.
I would love to see his live stream right now.
Oh, what are we doing? Okay. And Cole Wilson, not very happy either. He'll go to the rear of the field, though. And Cole Clausen, by the way, would love 3 more cautions to get back on the lead lap.
We got 29 to go. Who is your pick to win, Ethan?
I don't really know. I don't know why we're about 3 wide here. You know what? Christian Herklotz. Why not?
You know what? I'm going to go with my boy, Richard Cherry.
Thank you, young man. Thank you.
All right.
I got
We'll
you,
see.
bro.
It's going to be under 29 laps to go when we go back green here at Indianapolis. It's not a lot of time here.
Field should be pretty close, but I think most people will be good here.
Nah, my actual pick's Eli Franklin, because the top 5 is
Besides 8 holes, because he's not stay out again, unless he's saving them.
I doubt it.
All right. Well, this has been a wild race at Indianapolis so far. We're going to see what happens throughout the rest of this one. 29 laps remaining. Can Aiden Holes maybe hold on for a little bit more? Who knows? Here we go. Pace car going to be coming back down pit road. Here he comes, making that hard left turn yet again. Field once more in the hands of Aiden Holes, who stays out, but still has to pit. Everybody else good on fuel just about. Back to green in Indianapolis once more. The field's even more thinned down. Bryce Benson and Matthew White now both probably out of the race, or at least out of win contention. Here we go already, battle for a third. Here comes Cheery outside of C.J. Erdman for that third spot. Door to door down the back.
He's going to try to bring Cole Wilson.
Where's that 22 machine going to make his move? He's going to go to the outside again. And he makes it stick. Maybe. Slides back up the racetrack and is clear at Erdman. Now, here comes Cheery. He has caught both Herklotz and Holes. Rich Cheery, one of the fastest cars all day long. We see Cole Clausen off the pace ahead of him. 2 laps
Cheery
down.
to the outside again.
Oh, he's there.
Going for the lead.
Here comes Cheery.
No, that's not
Round the outside for the race lead, and he has it stuck. Richard Cheery takes it. New leader. And Erdman, I'm sorry, continues to fall back.
Man, we're hauling ass right now.
And
Here's
comes
Cole
the
Wilson.
inside Cole Wilson.
On Herklotz.
And he's clear.
Now he's going to have to try to run down Holes to pass him, and then wants to try to run down Cheery, which would ultimately be for the win. So, guys, the fuel window is looking what is it looking like right now? Here, coming up, I think 27 to go.
Richard Cheery, I demand you hit the e-brake, or else I will remove you from the lobby and I'll make you roll out of your house and onto the ground. And you'll be
Whoa. What you say, young man?
It's time for you to hit the e-brake and slow down to make this race more interesting. And if you don't, I'm going
You know what?
to
Might
make
as
you
well.
roll outside your house,
Good.
and you're going to sleep outside in the thunderstorm. Wow.
Richard Cheery, the Richard Cheery language.
All right, Cheery.
Sorry. I'm fucking
anyway,
sorry.
Cheery, enough. Anyways, we got a battle for second. Starting to heat up here is Aiden Holes, currently still holding
Good,
up
Cheery,
Cole
dude.
Wilson.
You know, and the-
Oh, he's in the wall!
Yep. Well.
And
Oh
here's
my
Holes, and
God,
here's
look
now
at
Wilson
that
to the outside of Holes for the lead. Side by side, he's got it.
Clear.
I didn't need that much, Richard Cheery. You didn't have to give up the race lead.
I hit the wall by accident. I promise.
Oh, but Cole Wilson got tight there of corner exit, and Holes has another run. He's going to
Whoa.
go through the grass. Unbelievable. For the lead.
Whoa.
Aiden Holes.
Wilson
No,
tries
Cole
to
Wilson.
back out of it. And Wilson back in front of Cheery again. "25 laps to go from Indianapolis." Here's Cole Wilson again. Look at outside, look at inside, look at the bumper. Can't use that here.
Whoa.
Aiden Holes is not happy. He called him a name over the radio.
Wilson gonna have another run
Here
down this back
comes
straightaway.
Cole Wilson. He's to the
Oh!
inside. Way to the inside.
Through the grass even, and he's clear, but barely. Holes is still there, but now back to the outside again. Here comes Cheery. Three-way battle for the lead in Indianapolis has been wild so far. Holes almost
He's going to look to the outside.
Wilson
Here
go
comes
all the way to the
Cheery.
inside.
Where will Cheery go?
Holes goes
Nowhere.
outside. Cheery to the bumper. Can't go anywhere. But now it swings outside, side by side again, back into 1 and 2 between Holes and Wilson. Door to door.
Whoa.
Oh, the big contact! Oh!
Wilson hard into the wall of Aiden Holes.
Oh, man. And
Oh,
that
my
will be
God.
the end of the race for Cole Wilson. Unbelievable.
Man, oh man. You're
I knew it
welcome,
was
Matthew
good.
White. You're welcome.
That was bound to
knew it was-
happen.
I know it was good. I knew it was gonna happen with them racing
mean,
side by side.
See, Holes
I
there
think
on
it's
corner
time to
exit.
bring them both in here.
Oh.
Aiden Holes and Cole
Harper.
Wilson.
Uh-oh.
You guys made contact. Attica Wilson, tell us about it.
Cole, I don't know if I
I get
came down
clear.
here or not in that, but that was, I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know what the fuck you're doing in the one, though. That's honestly, that was dumb
Okay.
as fuck. I'm being honest. I'm being 100% honest. That was the stupidest shit you've ever done.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, there it goes. Unbelievable.
Yep, tempers. They're not happy.
They are not gonna send each other Christmas cards.
Indeed.
For sure.
And they're
Side
gone.
by
Hey,
side.
should I go reverse on the pace laps?
Yo,
No.
my thoughts and prayers, Aiden Knowles.
Christian, can you please let me do reverse, please? I don't want to spin out, but I want to do it the proper way.
No.
You also got to think, Cole Clausen is only 1 lap away from getting back on the lead lap.
I feel like we should let him get on the lead lap.
This isn't how this works. Nice try. This has just been a wild race, though.
Clear. I got the meatball flag. I need that gone.
Cherry, what are we doing?
He's doing his victory lap.
Why?
Well, I mean, it's not like I'm celebrating. I'm just, I'm kind of bored, so I might as well do this.
Caution's
I know,
been
I
out
mean,
for 30 seconds.
He's avoided every wreck. He's doing good.
All right, well,
Yeah,
here we go.
exactly.
Cars coming to pit. Erdman will come to pit this time by with Eli Franklin. We're going to restart with under 20 to go here. Man, this field just keeps getting thinner and thinner. We've lost heavy hitters here. We've lost now Cole Wilson. We lost Matthew White, Bryce Benson, Ashton Miller earlier on the race. It has been insane tonight. It's going to allow some underdogs to get really good finishes, maybe even a win.
Okay, let's go back to normal way.
I feel like you're gonna jinx Cherry.
Okay.
All right. Well, Lord Cherry, what are you feeling about your chances here to maybe pick off a victory after so much chaos with some of your fellow racers?
I mean, we have 4 people, so it's not as entertaining, but we're still gonna see a good battle for the win. So.
I mean, of course, Cherry looking for 2 straight wins here in the IndyCar series after winning the Daytona road course race. So we'll see if you can do this.
Yep. I mean, it's just how it is, I hit the ball there by accident. I don't know where Cammy Chandler is, but
He's probably talking to his driver.
This has just been wild. Unbelievable scenes here at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Back-to-back wrecks that take out Cole Wilson, Bryce Benson, and Matthew White. 3 huge hitters in this race.
Just think, we went like 40 laps green or something like that.
And it's been chaos ever since.
man, I want to pee really bad.
Wow. Let's find a cup and keep going here.
Thank you, driver.
Let's hope for a caution.
I got some news to report. I have 3 minutes required to repair, so at least go 1, maybe 2 laps down, sadly.
3-car battle. Ethan, both of our picks are still in the race.
Wow. I guess so. We'll see.
I guess.
So, why is Eli going? That's stupid. I don't understand that. How much is left?
2:45.
Wow. That's unfortunate
Nope.
though. So here comes Cole Clausen. He's now only a one lap down machine here, so only 3 cars down the lead lap. Okay.
What if everybody wrecks out?
4.
Franklin just had to take repairs.
Wow.
Yeah, come on, Richard Sherry, young man.
Yeah.
Come on, young man.
My God! Okay, I thought Cole Clausen was gonna drive into the back of Erdman.
Yeah, no.
Oh man,
So we'll have 4 cars in the lead lap now.
Which one do I want to talk to? Oh wait, are we going green? Oh, we're going green.
Yep.
Never mind.
Anytime you talk to somebody, they wreck.
Good idea. I should talk to just everyone who's left.
I mean, you got half of them in here.
1 out of 3 is in half, Landon Johnson.
Sorry, I
Yeah,
only
maybe.
I only got a
we have
90.
to enroll you in Ethan Schindler's kindergarten class.
I only got a
All right.
96 in math, guys.
Well, it's been a wild one. Pace car back and only 3 cars left in the lead lap. Here we go. Back to green from Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Can Cherry pull away?
Yep.
Cherry pull away and win this one. We'll see.
Yeah, I tell you, Alex Below, he already has a huge lead in front of the
This
field
is
going through
amazing.
turn number 2.
And I mean, just really amazing to have this team.
He's
I'm
already
already creating Ryan Coke.
Our class
He's already
probably won't be
thinking his
giving up.
team. He's already thanking his team 20 laps.
Arclet's
before
got a
he
big
wins.
run. He's going to go to the outside. So they go back in a 1 and 2.
He's gone.
Stays in
Big
line.
blink.
Yeah, call him Houdini. That second place car, Christian Herklotz.
Oh, he's got to run again down the front straightaway. Cheery goes all the way down to the inside. Staying in line, though, once again. Across the yard of bricks. They're all, of course, good to the end on fuel.
Sorry, no. What you think about potatoes?
What?
All right. Anyways, down to the inside he goes, nearly through the grass.
I gotta touch grass, man.
Second pole crossing. He's about 12 seconds back there. Eli is still in pit road.
We got 15 seconds. We're almost done.
Wait, what? What? Matthew, what?
360.
360. What?
Yeah, 360 Ooga Booga.
Terry, you gotta stop at the concession stand, bro.
All right,
Box,
18
box,
laps
box.
to go.
After the race.
No,
Oh,
no,
man.
mid-race.
18 laps to go, and Rich Cheery, I think while you're leading, this is a good time to tell us about tomorrow night's Drivers Only Xfinity or Grand National Series broadcast.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be doing the play-by-play.
Yeah, because
And
it's
he's gone.
apparently. Oh, here comes Herklotz to the run. What is happening? The Cheery just left the chat, and now
No,
here
he
comes
wanted to make it
Herklotz.
fun.
To the inside, he takes the
leader.
lead.
What a move.
Only 17 to go now. Christian Herklotz, of course, hasn't been out front all race long.
But here comes Below around the outside of Hercules. Below takes the lead into turn 3.
Yeah, that
Below back to the lead.
that 10 car, probably the fastest car in this race remaining. It's Cherry. And Cole Clausen. He would love these three to all crash with each other.
Yeah, don't count out
Oh,
Oh! What are we doing?
Muhammad Ali.
Yep.
Okay, you can continue with your Grand National ad.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be play-by.
Okay.
And Kevin Chandler is gonna be along with me, so really good.
Yep.
Also gonna have Landon Johnson for. What are we doing? Landon
I
Johnson
tell
for an
you
in-race
now.
reporter, and then Eli Franklin as well. And for the Drivers Only broadcast, I will be there in the booth tomorrow night. We will be having a snack,
Wow.
a big snack, a large snack, a buffet. I mean.
Wow.
So it sounds like Lane Johnson not going to race tomorrow, be at your house.
Well, we're no comment. Coming to 15 to go this time by.
I tell you, man, it's been a great day of racing in the IndyCar, iCar Pro Series Grand National race from the Homestead and Indianapolis Motor Raceway.
Yep.
Sure. Points on the line here for Rich Cheery. Looking almost maybe even lock up the championship in a minute after which 2 straight wins this could be. I don't know. Well, he wouldn't lock it up yet, but he would have a great lead going into Kansas.
Yeah. Daytona, Indianapolis, Kansas. I mean, what a combination.
I mean, it's not the Daytona Oval, though. It's the road course.
Oh, man.
And you're missing the entire point here, buddy.
Oh, in the wall! Ernman! Okay. That leaves
Man,
Oh,
two.
man, and he's out of this race. We got to go talk to him. CJ Erdman, what happened, driver?
Pushed too hard, not to roll down.
Oh, man, that's unfortunate. We only have 2 cars left in this race. You know what?
Bring him in here. Hey, can you steer front?
Wait, oh, dang it. I missed. Okay, yeah, we got all of Clear iRacing. I mean, Christian Herklotz, you're the only one that is still in this race, man. What are you going to do?
Oh man, I'm gonna drive around the racetrack. I'm gonna turn left a bunch. Just keep my stuff clean. Having a lot of fun out here. We have literally no we don't have anything. We don't have hybrid. We can't adjust anything. So we've just been raw the whole time. We have not made any adjustments. We also have wheel damage.
I want to make this fun, so get close, buddy.
All right. We also have wheel damage, so I don't know how we're keeping up.
Hey, I just want you to know, Hercules, Ethan Chomu thinks this is the IndyCar iCar Pro Series Grand National.
It's Tuesday. I thought it was
NASCAR
iCar.
race.
And here comes Urglas to the inside for the lead. Side by side. Cheery backs out of it to save the animals. And
What?
goes.
Save the animals.
What?
What are you talking about?
What? Oh man, I tell
Ethan
you,
just had a
those
stroke on stream, I think.
those pandas in the Everglades, they gotta be saved, man.
Yep. For the sake of your ears, we're gonna move Clear iRacing back to Clear iRacing. Good luck, Chris and Herklots.
Thank you.
But remember, if these two get together while racing like this, coming 11 to go this time by, look who's in third, still in the lead lap. I mean, you never know.
Hey, don't count out that 8 car. That 8 car is very well still at this racetrack.
Nice try. He's gone, packed up, and went home.
Wait a second. I can beat Miranda Rose.
What?
No, you can't, actually. Oh, wait. No, what?
Yeah, you can.
Actually, he can. Oh, here we go to the inside. He comes and goes through the grass a little bit.
He comes. Yep, he came.
Yep.
Herklots. Herklots back to the lead. Cheery is second. Here comes Cheery coming at 10 to go at Indianapolis. At the most famous racetrack on earth. 10 laps to go.
Is it the World Center of Racing?
Oh, crap.
Man, yippee! Rainbows and sunshines and clear skies as there is a battle for the lead, man.
Oh, he's got another. He's going to suck up. Back to his bumper. Where's he going to take it? He's going to go to the inside. Door to door. Once again down the back straightaway. And Herklots goes back to the lead. And a 9 to go. This time by. It's been a long race, a long night for these drivers. Only 2 now remain in the lead draft. And here comes that 10 car. Cheery back to the inside again on Herklots. Takes the lead once more. Switching it back and back, or back and forth. And Cameron Chandler, give us your fuel window.
Yeah, man. I mean, we only can make a few more laps. We actually got Lamar Jackson in the race car with us. We're giving him a ride along.
I mean, yeah, that is going to weigh that thing down. Unbelievable.
What? No, we don't have Jalen Hurts, that tubby.
I mean, Jalen Hurts, the only reason that his race car would be weighed down with his, would be because of his Super Bowl ring and his Super Bowl trophy.
Mickey.
Nice try. Domination. Anyways. What? There's nothing. 8 laps to go. The gap, 0.7 of a second between Richard Cheery and Christian Herklots. 2 drivers from Florida going to be going to their, not home race for Herklots, but home race for Cheery in Miami.
Wait,
don't
Christian,
count out that 8 car.
From what part of Florida?
He is not from Florida.
Oh, dang it.
Well, I mean, he lives in Florida.
Yeah, but he is not from Florida.
I know, but
well, neither am I then.
Richard Cheery, from Dover, Delaware.
Yep,
no, nice try.
Gran Canaria, las Islas Canarias, España. Sí, mira. Yo
Muy bien.
Porque arriba está España.
7 to go. The most famous racetrack on earth. Our flight is about to leave from Miami, so let's get this thing in pretty quickly. And Cameron Chandler has passed Miranda Rose.
Yeah, let's go.
I mean, what are your thoughts, Cameron? That's got to be an emotional moment for you.
Yeah, I mean, the show car has beat an actual car that was in the race. I mean, that's unbelievable. We're catching up to William Franklin.
That's Eli to you. Nice try.
Whoops.
Yeah. Here's Eli, of course, currently now runs 4 laps down, but still in 4th. And then Cole Clausen would love it, not a caution, but he would love Cheery and Herklots for them to have a bit of a wreck on the final lap, going maybe into 1 and 2. That would be a perfect situation for Cole Clausen because then he just cruises around and wins the race. Of course, like we said, no overtime, so if there is a yellow, it's got to happen pretty soon. to actually have a restart. 5 to go for Richard Cherry. Looking for back-to-back IndyCar Series wins.
But I think we got a problem, Judge. I think we got a problem.
Oh, we are hearing that Cherry is having some sort of fuel issue, and he's got to save all of a sudden. Wow, what's the fuel? What is this crew chief on? That is unbelievable. Must be Cameron Chandler.
I got the 31 crew chief.
I just watched Cole Colossal hit the wall.
Coming to 4 to go this time by. Herklotz is back. Here they come. He's got to run down the front straightaway. He's going to go to the inside. Door to door down the front stretch. Christian Herklotz to the lead. But no, Cherry back to the outside again. What's that fuel situation looking like for Cherry? I think he's good now. Back out front. Cherry, is the fuel back to normal?
Yes.
All right.
I guess, I don't know.
I don't know. Cameron Chandler is an awful crew chief, so we'll see. Coming to 3 to go. Been a wild day. One to remember here at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Rich Cherry just got to make around 3 more laps here. And he will be a 2-time winner in the IndyCar Series. He would be the all-time wins list.
Man, in 10 years, I'm going to tell my kids, man, you know something? I might have won 2 IndyCar FedEx races, man. What an achievement, man. I mean, this is so exciting for me, so special for my family, you know.
Oh, it's not over yet. Coming to 2 to go.
Cameron Chandler, what you feel about this race, young man?
Man, it's been a great race in the IndyCar Pro Series. Man, Rich Cherry, he's looking pretty good for the second win.
All right.
Unless my monitor decided to turn off.
On trying to cruise his way to victory lane. Back-to-back wins would be in a great points lead as well for Cherry. A lap and a half to go. Down the back stretch here at Indy. Down to 3. And we'll make it through the famous turn number 4 to the roaring crowd to see the white flag this time by. It is 1 lap to go from Indianapolis Motor Speedway. For Richard Cherry. Final lap. Back at a 1 and 2 he goes for the last time today. What a race it's been. So many contenders taken out, but Cherry, through it all, has kept his head in it and is just about to cruise to victory lane. Final time down the back straightaway. For the 10, Herklotz down in second, a valiant effort for him. He will make his way through turn 3. Just won the Bristol Night Race in the Cup Series, coming off huge momentum now. This is a perfect way to start off the week. For Richard Cherry, he will exit turn number 4 to see the checkered flag. Richard Cherry is going to come to the roaring crowd to win the IndyCar race at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Oh! That's a massive wreck at the end. Rich Cherry, are we okay?
Well, that's what comes at the cost of winning, man. Great race. Great result for Christian Hancock. And what about Carl Clausen? P3. Can I once again?
Wow.
Can I once again send some shout outs to a few people?
Sure.
I killed Eli Franklin.
Oh.
All right. I would like to just send a shout out to my mom, my dad, my brother, my dog, Mike Grapp, Cameron Chandler, Eli Franklin, Eli Tomlin, I'm sorry, Landon Johnson, Ethan Trailer, Carl Wilson, Matthew White, Carlos Ortiz, I don't know who else. Camila también ya de paso, Talía ya de paso como el otro día, ¿no? Roxana también ya de paso, ¿no? Hay que saludar a todos, ¿no? Adrián Puentes, Jordan Worth, Pablo Macho, Brendan Hunziker, Gary Smith, Sebastián Parra, Eric Gallardo, dang it, who else? Diego Cañón, un saludo, espero, no sé si corras la pretemporada de URB. Gabriel Galleguillos también, Ángel Arias, Alex Vito, Julio Ortiz, Brody Webster, Andy Pacheco también, no te veo hace tiempo, cabrón. Vamos a ver. What the fuck happened?
Whoa!
Tyler Stevenson, Christian Herclocks,
Cole Wilson.
they are destroying each other.
All right. Well, congratulations, Rich Cherry.
C. German,
do you have any?
Lucas Kim, Aiden Donahue, Rajon Koch, Jacob Abner, Chris Cloud, who else?
I think you're good.
Jaime Bayarri, Valentino, Florencio también, Ni hao, and last but not least, what are we gonna send a shout out to? Max DeFilippi.
All right. Well, what a race from the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. You have any final? Unbelievable. Such a large. Anyways, what a race here from the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Any final thoughts here, Cameron Chandler?
Rivers by a country mile.
Inspiring.
I don't know the rest, man. I'm so sorry. I mean, oh man. I wish I knew it all. But Christian Hercog, what a good fight for the win, man. I mean,
Oh, that was so fun. I didn't mean to kill you after the checker flag. I just turned.
no, I did it on purpose. I just braked and wanted you to fly.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. Man, I'm so dehydrated. Man.
Man, this is a very special win. Got to be emotional for Rich Cherry. And yeah, he will now take an insurmountable points lead heading to the finale in Kansas whenever that happens.
Yeah, I mean, Matthew Rivera, I am, I'm really sorry. Just, I mean, what can you do, man? When you go to, like, IndyCar, FedEx wins, it's just special, man. I mean, you get really excited, man, I'm going to be telling my grandkids in 30 years or 40, just, oh, man, I won 2 IndyCar FedEx races. Man, this is really special. I'm dehydrated. I want to drink a good old Coca-Cola right now. And, man, Cameron Chandler, you tell the rest.
Yup. Muhammad Ali.
Yeah, so happy for Richard Cherry.
I mean, unbelievable race, unbelievable day, and just an abysmal finish by Cameron Chandler. What were you doing out there, Cameron? Just unreal.
Hey, we ran 12 laps in the show car that I stole from Ethan Trundler, and we outpaced Miranda Rose.
Wow. All right.
Huge.
Eli Franklin, Landon Johnson, do y'all got any final thoughts here from the Indianapolis Motor Speedway?
I'm still confused where I am. I just remember being in the air, and I don't even know where I'm at right now.
And that will do it, everybody. We have 2 great days of racing from the Homestead Miami Speedway. Wednesday, Thursday, FedEx Great Cup.
Wow, okay. Well, to speak of, this race was a pretty good race. Good early run, and then near the end we had a couple cautions on the green there at the end. It was a good race overall. We got a Homestead, and it should be fun tomorrow and Thursday.
All right. Well, of course, we got the drivers only broadcast.
No. We got the drivers only broadcast.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, we got the drivers only broadcast.
The drivers only broadcast.
Yep.
Tomorrow night from Homestead Miami Speedway, Richard Cherry's home track. Your winner tonight here at Indianapolis Motor Speedway.
We don't like
hey guys,
more.
welcome back to another video today.
Anyways, that'll do it tonight. We will take the flight over to Homestead Miami Speedway. Congratulations, Richard Cherry. We'll see you in Homestead. Good night from Indianapolis Motor Speedway.
Game. Someone close it.